We don't have kids tear up the stuff. This, my kids decided to put my bench press in the water. Use it as a surfboard. Like it's a surfboard. If you're a parent, man, and you got kids, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, but you plan on having kids, soon you'll know what I'm talking about. They make their own adjustments with your stuff. They make sure it's fitting for them. In every way. Every way possible, man. All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, what will we be doing today? So, it's Thursday. We haven't done a live this week yet. This is the first one for the week. We at least have to do one more, which I'm going to do tomorrow. But I'm also going to try to do a third one as well if possible. If I can fit one in, with the schedule and the family and stuff like that, I'm gonna go ahead and try to fit it in, but if not, it might not work out to the benefit of that. But if that's the case, no big deal. We'll be all right. We'll figure it out. But we're definitely going to make sure that we get another one in tomorrow. Today, we are starting off with our first one of the week. Last week we did 2. The week before that we did either 3 or 4. And the week before that we did either 3 or 4. But obviously we do 2 every single week. At least, and then, so forth. If I do more, great. But I don't do less than 2. That's kind of what I like to do. For those who are, joining the channel, don't know too much about my channel, I consistently do lives. I've made a few edited videos that I'm starting back, because I'm starting back to make more edited videos. I will start putting them out, not this Sunday, next Sunday. I want to have at least 5 ready to go. That way, every single Sunday, you can check, and you know that, it's Sunday, Tron's got a new video coming out, and it's not a live video, so it's going to be straight to the workout, whether it's here or whether it's, at a track or something like that, or at the beach. A lot of different stuff, a lot of calisthenics, a lot of bench press, a lot of challenges and stuff like that is what I'm going to be doing in all these edited videos. So stay tuned for those. I will post them on YouTube, so pay attention to the posts when I put them on there. That way you know what day they're going to come out. And you don't have to look up and be like, man, I didn't know this cat had a video come out. He didn't say nothing. Yes, I'm going to give you the update consistently. That way you know what's going on. And then that way you can catch those videos. You don't miss out. But today, we got a workout where we're going to be doing calisthenics and weights. And you probably said, what do you mean calisthenics weights? You got calisthenics versus weights. What's the difference? So you see guys in the gym all the time. They lift weights, right? A lot of heavy weights. The bodybuilders are strong. But then you have 2 types of strong men. You got a strong guy that can lift a bunch of weights, right? But have you ever seen those guys that are like just naturally strong? They'll grab something and then they can just pick it up. And you're like, man, this dude is strong. A lot of those guys, sometimes they don't even lift weights. They do calisthenics. So both can be beneficial, right? It depends on how you use it. Me personally, I like to use both. Like Deion Sanders used to say, Deion, what you want, that 20 mil, that 15 mil? He said, both. That's what he told Jerry in that commercial. Well, I look at calisthenics and I look at weights, both. I like to use them both on purpose. The weights is going to keep the mass on you, and then the calisthenics is going to keep you lean and cut. I could be bigger, I could be heavier, more bulky type guy, but I choose not to. I choose to stay lean and fit, because just at my age, I'm more just paying attention to health and being in shape consistently. I mean, being consistent with my workouts and being able to keep my strength up as well. I keep my strength up with the calisthenics, and then I keep my power, as you would say, my power up with the weights. So today we're gonna do 4 different workouts of each. 4 different calisthenic workouts, 4 different weight workouts. So one of the calisthenic workouts we're gonna do, we do pull-ups, right? Do pull-ups. Now, what's similar to the pull-ups? Every workout that we're gonna do, we're gonna find something similar that's with the weights. So if you do pull-ups, for instance, you're here. What's like that? So if we do it with weights, the overhead press, like pull-ups, going up to the chest, up to the chest, standing straight up. So we'll do the overhead press and the pull-ups. That's one balancing out the other. The bench press, just like the bench press. Well, if you flip upside down, you do push-ups. It's like the bench press. A lot of times you'll see guys, though, they can bench press a lot of weight, and then you ask them to do 50 push-ups, they can't do 50 push-ups. So what's really harder? Is it the bench press that's harder, or is it doing 50 push-ups? Because any man that can lift 400 or 500 pounds or more should be able to do 50 push-ups. But a lot of times you can ask those guys to do 50 push-ups, and at 30 they're already out. And you're thinking, you can lift up all the weight, but you can't even push up yourself. You at least be able to push up your own weight. So that's another one. They go together. You get the push-ups, you get the bench press. You get pull-ups, overhead press, push-ups, bench press. What's another one? You got one that's exactly the same. Air squats, weighted squats. It's the same thing, but one has weights, one doesn't. You're both going to get an excellent workout with either one that you do. But the weighted squats is going to build mass. Air squats is going to make your legs tone. You need more of the tone look. If you're looking for that, that's what the air squats will do. More reps, better for the toning. And if you're trying to go up and heavy, doing heavy weight, that's for the mass. So yeah, that's 3 of 3, right? You got 3 of 3. What's one more workout that you can do that is fitting for weights in calisthenics? Well, another one that you can do, you're using your dumbbells, right? You use your dumbbells, you can do the heavyweight dumbbells, or you can do 35s. Like here, I got 35s, 55s, or I even got 10s. You can do dumbbells, or you can use your arms. The workout that I do, where I run in place, I stand still, and I run in place for 2 minutes. You don't even have to have weights, right? You do that workout. So that's 4 different workouts. You got 4 calisthenic workouts, 4 workouts with weighted. Let's see which one is better. All right, so first I'm taking a sip of this water. That's what I'm gonna do. And then just take a look at the chat a little bit, and then we'll get started. The first one we're gonna start with is the overhead press and the pull-ups. So I think I'll start with the overhead press since I already got the weights here. And then when I finish that, I'll do the pull-ups, take the bar off and do the pull-ups, and then I'll do the push-ups. We'll go to the push-ups, and then we'll do the bench press. No. We'll do calisthenics first, and then we'll do weights, then we'll do weights, and then calisthenics. So we'll go pull-ups, overhead press, bench press, push-ups. Those will be our first 4 workouts. All right? Let's get started, man, before we waste too much time. So if you don't know me, I'm Tron, as they call me, Vegan Tron Fit. I always tell people, there's one thing that you got to do anytime you get a workout, even if it feels too tough or seems like it's too hard, you always got to try it. And you hear me say it throughout this live, if you're not used to being on my live all the time. Hey, try it. Hey, try it. Because I look at when someone doesn't give themselves even one shot on doing something, then you're not even trying. If you're not trying, And you can't complain if you're not able to do it because you didn't even give yourself a shot. But if you at least give it a shot and you try, then you can at least look back and say, you know what? I gave it all I got. I tried, right? And then you feel better about what you did. So that's the key thing on my channel. We don't like to make excuses. I do workouts all the time, challenges, where I'm doing a workout and it's a time workout. And maybe one of my kids comes to the party, right? My child is crying or something like that. Even when I have a time workout, I have to be on it. I help the child, get him settled down. I lose the time, but I keep going. I don't take away, I don't say, okay, well, we're going to stop the clock. We're going to keep going. Hey, these things are part of life. And that's kind of how it goes. And so if we always look for a reason to give ourselves a why or an out, then we're going to be like, okay, well, this is because of this. This is why I can't do this. This is why I won't do this. And that's not the thinking that I teach people. What I teach people is to motivate yourself to figure things out no matter how hard they can get. Because sometimes things can get tough. And when things get tough, you can easily want to just zone out, give up. But if you use the word try it, you keep going. Anyways, if you like this type of content, I say it all the time and I'm going to say it all day today. Hit the subscribe button if you like this type of content. If not, hey man, it's okay. The like button is always there, looking for you. But anyway, let's get started. So first off, we got on here at 1640 saying, stand up, stand up. Right? Trey Hopper said, bulls, that's trash, that's trash. Trey doesn't sound like he's having a good day. Hopefully Trey's day gets better, man. Because it does not sound like he's in a good mood. But anyway, then we got Real J Dog. Come on, y'all, double tap that screen. Thanks, Real. Thanks, Jay. See, that's Real right there. I like the name. It goes well. Real J Dog. Let's get those likes up. I'm feeling it. I'm liking the sound of that, man, because we're going to be out here doing this workout in this heat. But, hey, the like button will never hurt you. It will only help you. All right, then we said, did you just put the baby down? Yeah, I just put it down. So I told Quattro to come get me at 25 if it doesn't stop. So we'll keep an eye on that. The one that says Gigi, that's my wife. Nye Lamac said, wow, hey man, we working, man. We trying to get ready. We're going to try to get on this thing, get our workout in. And Jordan Washington, 8655. Squeaky clean, bro. Hey, trying to be. We about to get on this workout, and we squeaky clean right now. But this workout, it's going to put a little dirt on our shoulder. It's going to put a little dirt on our shoulder. Feeble Mind 6745 saying hi. I'm saying hi right back at you. Thank you for being on here. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for being on here. Then Jay Gooms said, how old are you, OG? So I'm 42. I'll be 43 in August. My main thing is just staying on top of health and staying in shape and being consistent. You'll hear me speak of that all the time. If you look at my other lives that I have before, I always speak on being consistent. That's key. If you can be consistent, you can go a long way. If you can't be consistent, well, it might not go well for you. So maintain consistency. That is one of the biggest things you can possibly do. And when I do workouts, I like to go until failure. But today we kind of just doing a little experiment. Weights, calisthenics, back and forth. You feel me? Let's go. Then we got Taylor. What's up, Taylor? Hey there. Have a good day. Hey, we trying. You know what we do. You know how we do, Taylor. And Jay Goons, is your diet key? The diet is very, very key. Very key. Very important. Very key. So, what you eat is what you are. So I'll leave it at that. If you like to eat trash, then you're not going to perform well. Or as well as you possibly can. If you eat healthy, I can tell you right now, your workouts are going to be better, everything's going to be better. Well, what you eat, man? All right, let's start with this overhead press. We're gonna take off the 35. This is what I had on here from the other day. I was doing squats like, I don't know, 2 days ago, I think it was. We're gonna take this down. We'll start with some 25s. Matter of fact, we'll just start with just the bar, just to get some reps in. Just to get that arm movement in. Well, you know what? No. We're supposed to do the pull-ups first. Let me move this bench press out the way. We're supposed to do some pull-ups first. That is the requirement. Let's do pull up first. That's the best bet. All right. So I think a good set of pull-ups, maybe, what do you think, probably 40 pull-ups? Maybe 40, I might do 40 straight though. Maybe 50. You guys tell me, would you rather see me do 20, 20, 10, or try to go for 40 straight? If I don't make it, then whatever after that I gotta just finish up. I gotta clean it up. What do you guys think? Should I go 20 and 20 and then 10 on the pull-up bar? Or should I go 40 straight? Let's try and get 40 straight. What would you rather see? Let me know on the chat. Would you rather see 40 straight? Or would you rather see, like I said, I don't even know if I'll get 40 straight, but you definitely give it a shot. It doesn't hurt to give it a shot. Let's see. Y'all let me know what you think. Otherwise, I'm gonna go with the 20s. I just feel like the 20s, it might work better. All right, no big deal. We'll go with the 20s. We'll go 20, 20, and then 10. Then after that, we'll do the overhead press. Let's go. We're gonna hit 20 real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20. All right. That's the first 20. Then we'll hit 20 more, and then we'll end it with a 10. That'll be 50 pull-ups. We'll call that a wrap on the pull-ups. Then we'll come around here to the overhead press. Then we'll do the overhead press. We'll start off, well, with the pull-ups, we don't even need to start off with no weight. We might as well just get right to it, because if we do the pull-ups, then we add the bar, we can go ahead and put 35s on there. On the first set, we go ahead and do, what is that? 115. Let's start off with 115, might as well. Because we're gonna be warmed up from the pull-ups. Then after we do that, we'll drop down and hit them push-ups. All right. Okay, we got little. Go wrist. I see somebody over there put go wrist. I'll be honest with you. I'm a fan of the hat. I love you guys' hat. I don't really even watch baseball, to be honest with you. I'm a fan of the Rangers, if you call me a fan, but I'm really not even a fan. I don't watch it enough. To me, a fan, somebody who will watch it, whether their team is good or their team is bad, they just gonna watch it. That's a fan. I'm more of a, if I catch it, I'll go to the games. You know, I'll go to the games. But I'm more, if I catch it, cool. If I don't, it don't bother me. but I love hats. So I got a lot of baseball hats. Football hats and baseball hats. All right, here's 20 more. 20 more, here we go. All right, that's 20. That's 40 right there. So now, we'll do 10 more. And then 10 more. It'll get us to 50. Then we'll put away the pull-ups. Put the pull-ups to the side. We're going to the next workout. The overhead press. After I do this rep here, I'm gonna run a check. Run a check on my levels, make sure he's good. So, we'll be good. If not, I have to bring him right here in the window so I can see him. But, parent, as being a parent, that's what it is. You have to try to get your workouts in whenever you can. That's literally what I try to do. Try to get my lives in when I can, my workouts when I can, whatever. Whenever I can get it in, I try to get it in. But one thing I don't do, I don't make excuses. That's one thing I don't do. I am not for excuses. I'm for always figure out whatever you gotta do. Do whatever you gotta do. Lock in. All right, let's get these last 10. Here we go. Ready? 10 more. Let's go. All right. That's 50 pulls right there. Now, let me check my oldest son real quick. Then we're gonna start on this overhead press. All right, let me go grab my youngest. I'll be right back. We're gonna go put this rack on here. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go get him. Too heavy. All right. That's 35. We're gonna bring in another 35. There we go. I think the height, if I'm not mistaken, I think the height is good. The same height as squats. I feel like it's about right. Let's do it quick. Yeah, that's good. That'll work. That'll work. So we'll do this. I'm gonna grab my son. I'll be right back. But the next thing we're gonna do is the overhead press, and then I'm gonna go over the comments that we got. All right, so y'all put your comments in there. Also, in fact, before I forget, make sure you put where you're coming from. Where you're coming from. Africa, Asia, India, Mexico, Spain, Egypt, Brazil, Portugal, Colombia, France, America, Canada. I don't care where you're coming from. If you're coming from America, put your city and state. If you're coming from another country, put your country and then whatever your city is. Well, y'all don't call them cities. Can't think of what it is, but put that as well. Australia, doesn't matter. put your city on there as well, so we can know exactly where you're located. I'm gonna grab him. While I do that, make sure y'all put where you come from. I want to go through the chat where everybody's putting on there where they're from, and I'm gonna give everybody a shout out. I love to do shout out. Just one of those things I love to do. I'll be right back. Put on there where you coming from. All right, we're back. We're good, and we're back. Okay. Let's answer some of these shots out to everybody that's on here real quick. Okay. Last one I saw was Lil Shinzo said, "My man, with Miller Jr. 757. It's all right. Okay, I'm from Norfolk, Virginia, man. To be honest with you, I know about this 757. I grew up in Texas, but I was born in Norfolk, Virginia, man. DePaul Hospital is where I was born. Then we went over the Reds comments, and then we see 6726 saying hi though. I appreciate that. Appreciate you being on here, man. And like I said, the Reds hat, I wear it because I like baseball caps, man. They look pretty cool. That's just one of my things. And then we got CELIWE saying hello. Not sure how to say it. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess up your name, so I'm gonna just say the letters. But appreciate you being on here, man. Much love. Big thanks for you being on here. Then we got Ernie Bear saying USA, Florida. So we got another Florida in here. You in Miami, Florida? You in Tampa, Florida? You in Jacksonville? You in Palm Beach? Where in Florida are you at, man? Let me know. Then Cassandra said Cape Town. Ooh, Cape Town. Let's go. Then Miller Jr. say that I'm pumped. Yes, so my bad. Hate to make you feel that way, but nothing I can do about it. All right, then alien guy, this ninja say he's a ninja. Oh, maybe he's talking to somebody else. Okay, maybe you guys talking to each other. And then Roy Richard, 5301. What's up, my brother? This is Roy Richard from Trinidad. Keep up the good work, my brother. Bless. Thank you very much. I'm gonna try to do that, man. As I always say, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best to keep doing it, staying consistent, because I want to keep motivating more and more new people. A lot of people are looking for an answer to maybe their, you know, the way they think or how they feel. I'm not the answer, but if I can help any, then more power to it, you know. That's what I try to do, is just help people, get people in tune with being ready to do more for themselves, push themselves, not just being content with just doing what they do on a daily basis. You know, getting out of the realm, getting out of that box that you're so used to doing, stepping outside of that and pushing yourself to the next step, to the next level. That's what I like to teach you. That's what we try to do here, and that's why we always try. Okay, then we got Cassandra saying, and you alien, alien guy, okay. Midwest Master 92, much respect. Thank you. And I see it say Midwest, so where Midwest you from, man? Let me know. Let me know something. Then we got Jack Wright, shout out from London. Get it in. London in the house. You know, my oldest son, me and my wife wanted to call him London. And we were like, we gotta go, at least go to London before we have a child and think about naming him London. And so we went to London. And we had a blast, I must say. We had a blast. Moving forward, say, so you only eat vegetables? That is a false statement. So when people hear the word vegan, right, the first thing they think is, oh guys, this guy only eats vegetables or fruits and vegetables. That is way past that. There's a lot more stuff you can eat. You can eat tofu, you can eat soy, you can eat pasta, as long as you just take out the meat. Really, vegan is just eating anything that doesn't have an animal product. So you can even make sweets that are vegan. You know, it's not that, oh, that's a sweet, so that's not vegan. No, you can make sweets that are vegan. You just don't put animal products. You don't use eggs, and you don't use dairy. If it's something sweet, and then you don't use meat, if you're making a meal, you can use tofu, soy to substitute, tempeh. There's so many different sources that you can use. It's actually pretty easy after you kind of figure it out. I pretty much eat just like everybody else. You wouldn't notice the difference. But I just choose vegan options. It's actually not that hard. The beginning is hard learning the system. Kind of like my mind was kind of like yours, where you just think the first thing comes to mind is, oh, what do you eat, vegetables? You know, that's what I thought. Oh, vegan means you eat vegetables. No, that's one source of a meal that you can eat. But I mean, you can mix it with so many different things. I make tacos, I make spaghetti, I make pasta, I make pancakes. I just made pancakes this morning. I make waffles, biscuits, like all the same things that everybody eats. Just make them vegan. Just take out the animal product. I make them cakes. I make them cupcakes. Cookies. This is normal life. Like eat the normal food, but it's just make them vegan. And even chicken tenders. You got some vegan chicken tenders that I eat. Now I buy those. I don't make them, but I buy those. But I mean, it's just so many options that you can do. It's not as hard as people think. And once you get it down, it gets extremely easy, to be honest. I've been doing it almost 9. Well, I haven't been doing strictly vegan for 9 years, but I stopped eating the land meat 9 years ago. But the first 2 years, I was doing pescatarian. I was eating seafood. And I got out of that. Then I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go all the way in. So then that's how I got here. But I've been doing it so long now, it didn't even cross my mind. But it's very easy for me at this point. But no, we do not only eat vegetables. But I understand your logic. That's the first thing coming to mind. Then we got user. Oh, Hanzo with the flex. Where you coming from? Is that what flag is that? Denmark. What flag is that? I know that flag. And then we got what is it? 1256. Bartel. Lenuski saying, is Michael Jackson number one? Michael Jackson is number one, my brother. Number one. I I gotta give it to him. MJ, nobody better than Michael Jackson. Matter of fact, to me, both MJs, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, are number one, hands down. Maybe it's why. Maybe MJ stands for number one. I don't know. Tiffany Smith, what's that song again? What song is that? What song are you speaking of? Is it something that somebody else said, or is it a song that I said? And then we got E126X8M. I'm new to working out. Should I right away go to lifting weights, or should I do light cardio, stretch my joints and tendons? I would say start off light. Don't just come in trying to take the crown, right? Do the workouts, but do light workouts. And I would actually say I would do calisthenics first, because you don't need any weights. Get the motion going. Get your motion going. Then if you want to add some weights, go ahead. But main thing, if you haven't worked out in a long time, I tell people this all the time, because most people, if you haven't worked out in a long time, the first thing they want to do, they want to work out hard the very first day. Don't do it. Because if you work out hard the very first day and you haven't worked out in years, you're going to be so stiff that you're going to miss the rest of the week just recovering. Do it light on the first day. Then on the second day workout, go a little further. Don't really do a legit hard workout until the third time. Before the third one, the first two. The first one should be the lightest. The second one is your next step up. Then on the third one, then you can go in there and you can just work out. Now you're still gonna be a little stiff at the third one, but your body will have worked its way up and got a little more prepared for what you're about to get your body into. And instead of just going all in, and then after day one, you're already ready to stop. Now, you don't want to go no more. That happens so many times. I tell people over and over again, do not go all in on the very first day, because you're not going to want to go back. And it happens so often. So remember that, if you can. All right, and then Midwest Master, I'm from Ohio, my brother. I'm a hybrid athlete as well, heavy weights, lifting, and calisthenics. I love it, man. Hey, man, do you got a channel or anything like that? Let me know. I'll follow your channel or on my Instagram. If you have Instagram, put follow me on Instagram so I can follow you back. That way I can see, some of your stuff, man. I love getting tips and love hearing tips from other people who do the same thing as me. But my Instagram is vegantron_fit. So look that up, vegantron_fit. Hit me up there, and I'll follow you, man. So we can, give each other little tips on our workouts. But appreciate that. Focus 777 got the championship. That's the way to go. Let's go. And then natural foods. Yes, indeed. Natural food. That's the way to go. ADHD Dad said, depending what you eat can lower or raise our vibration. Digestion of meat takes lots of energy, thus lowering your vibration. Yes, the meats they take a lot longer to digest. And a lot of people don't know that, but I appreciate that he put that on there, because those are facts. The meat, it does digest, but it takes a lot longer. When you're eating fruits and vegetables and just natural foods, they're going to digest like that. I tell people all the time, when I use the restroom, if I got a number 2, man, it takes me like 2 minutes at most. I'm in and I'm out, because everything I eat, it digests instantly. No problem. It doesn't take long. You literally use the bathroom and you're done like that. And that's one thing I love, is not having to ever go into the restroom and struggle. Like, those days of that, over. I just go in there, I sit down, use the bathroom, get right back up, and I'm gone. Wash my hands and I'm out of there. Just like that. And that's one thing I do love. Is being able to go to the restroom and never have to worry about that stuff no more. It's a good feeling. All right, then, folks say no alcohol. I do drink alcohol. I don't know about you, but I do drink alcohol, just not that often. I'll drink it. If I had to do a math, do a percentage, I would say my percentage is probably once every month and a half, or maybe once every month. That's probably my average, I would say. Sometimes it even goes longer than that, sometimes less. You know, I might drink twice in 2 or 3 weeks, and then I might drink once in 6 weeks. So, but if I had to do like an average, for the last 2 years, I would say, just say once a month. Probably once a month is probably my average, somewhere around that. But yes, I do drink, just not that much. All right, then we got J.R. Michael said hybrid training is the best. I do compound lifts and isolations and rep out push-ups, dips, chin-ups, pull-ups. I can't choose one over the other. Man, I'm the same way. I'll do workouts, right? And people are like, what do you like more? Somebody asked me the other day. They said, which one do you like more, push-ups or pull-ups? Push-ups, pull-ups, or like bench press and squats. And I said, man, to be honest with you, man, I think it's split right down the middle. I like them both. Man. I like the hybrid. I like it. You got a gas car, and you got an electric car. Some people love the electric, the calisthenics. Some people love the gas. They love the weight training. And then you got those cars that are hybrids. I like the hybrid. I like to be able to go back and forth. Back and forth. Whatever I need to do. Oh yeah, I do the weights. Oh, we do the calisthenics. I do the weights. I do the calisthenics. Back and forth. So I'm with you on that. I'm with you, man. All right, then we got great message. Thank you. High vibration, get us closer to God. My man, let's go. Let's go. Oh, then we got Michael, number 1. You with me? Hey, MJ is number 1, man. I tell people that all the time. Nobody's better than MJ. Then Focus 777 said, alternate between heavy and light workouts. Yes, indeed. And Focus, you've been over here before. I've seen you plenty of times. I've seen you over here. So I appreciate you being over here, man. Thank you. You're a return visitor, and I appreciate that, man. But when I do my lives and I get to see people that I know, I see them on there, I just want to make sure I let you know that I'm very appreciative of you, because this is not the first time I've seen you on here, and I thank you very much for coming back, showing me more love, because you don't have to. And then we got Esteem said, Jesus Christ, your body fat is in negative. You think so? It's not in negative, but it's definitely low. It's definitely low. Definitely low. But we're going to get to the overhead press. But if you haven't yet, don't forget, if you like this type of content, make sure you subscribe. Make sure to subscribe if you like this type of content. So we're going to start with 35s, right? Start with 35s, and then we'll move our way up. And we already did the pull-up, so we don't need too much of a rest. So let's do the overhead press. We just did the pull-ups. So I'm thinking we did 50 pull-ups. So let's go ahead and do 4 reps of 10. We'll do 40 total reps. We'll do 12 reps of the 35, another 12 reps of the 35. Then we'll add the 45, we'll do 10 reps. That's gonna be 34. And then we'll go up from the 45 and add another 25 and try to get 6 reps of that. That's 40 reps. Let's go. Don't believe me? Try it. So when I do overhead press, at first I used to have my hands wide, but I don't know, for those who may have heard me before, I stopped doing that. I started coming in real close in the overhead press, because I noticed that, well, I didn't notice, my brother gave me the tip. He's the one who told me. He told me that, man, you put your arms in real close, and you can actually on the overhead press, you can lift a lot more. I started doing that, and he was completely right. And that's why it's so important. When somebody's trying to give you a tip, at least listen, and maybe you try it. If it works, great. If it don't, so be it. Keep on doing what you're doing. But it definitely helped me. So here we go. We're gonna do the first one. Let's go with 12 reps. I got this roof right here, so I'm gonna kind of step back some. Just a little higher, maybe right here. And I won't be able to go all the way, because if I go all the way, it's gonna hit. But we'll go just enough to where it don't hit. So try not to kill me on the reps and say, oh, you're not going high enough, bro. Kind of limited. The roof is right here, so I'm gonna just go as high as I can without touching. Here we go. Way back here. That way. Tell you what, having to catch it right before you extend your arms all the way makes it hard. Makes it harder than it should be. But it is what it is. Like I was speaking on earlier, one thing I ain't gonna sit here and do, I'm not gonna make an excuse. We're gonna work out with what we got. Is it set up perfect? No, it's not perfect. But it's kind of grimy though. That's what I like about it. It's quite grimy, you know? Roof too low, it's outside. Some of the weights got a rust on them, you know? It's got a little bit of grime there, a little bit of grime to it. And that's what I like. Sometimes when you're in the gym, the setup is too perfect. Temperature's just right, you know, the air. You can run on a treadmill for days if you wanted to. You don't have to deal with the outside temperatures. Noises, outside cars going by, people blowing a horn. You know? So it's quite grimy. That's what I like about it. So that's one set. I'm gonna try to do 12 again. If I don't get it, no big deal. We'll just try to finish it out. Or even if we gotta do 2 10s, that'd be good. 32, and then we'll have to do the last one at 8 reps. That would be kind of hard to do. That's what's happening. Yeah. If it comes down to it, if we gotta do 5 sets, we just gonna have to do 5 sets. But what we're not gonna do, we're not gonna say, oh well, couldn't get it. Nope. Just gotta do more reps. You gotta finish the job. You know, you do it. A lot of the contractors, they might do a job, and the job didn't go as well, or it didn't finish when they thought it was gonna finish. Might have to go back and finish, even on days they didn't put in the payroll. So now they working for free because they've already gone past the payroll. But you got to get the job done, and that's what we're doing here. Whatever it is, you got to get the job done. So if I want to get 10 or whatever it is, if I want to get 8, I don't know. We're gonna just go. Right? We're gonna try it. Right? We're gonna try it. That's gonna be the key. We're gonna try it, man. We're gonna try it. Alright, so 35, we're gonna go again. Let's try to see if we can get 12 more reps. I wonder if I step back a little bit further. Oh, man. I'll go do this a little more. It might be better. So I might come a little further back. I think it might be a little better for me if I do that. Because when I go down, that gives me almost an inch drop from this mat. All right, here we go. Second set. Ready. Try it. Let's go. Ah, got it. Good stuff. Whew. Sorry I had to step so far back into the camera. I try to put my buttocks in you guys' face, but it's just a little easier for me because I have more, the roof is a little higher and the floor is a little bit lower when I stand here than it is when I stand right here. So when I went back, just gave me a little more space. It actually made it a lot easier for me because I didn't expect to get to 10 straight. I thought I was going to get to 8 and I was going to have to pause and try to get as many as I could after that. But I got to both 12s, so that's 24. That puts us right on schedule. Hey, now we're going to take out the 35s. We're going to put on the 45s. We'll go up a step. We'll go up a step. Oh, and here's a tip, guys. If you haven't been on my lines before, or if you've been on there but you haven't seen me do overhead press, here's a good tip to remember. Write this one down. This is like a cheat code tip. If you get those days, or if you're at a point where you feel like the chest starts to come down, right? It starts to hang. You get older, believe it happens. This happened to me before. You kind of want to lift it and feel like right here, it kind of gets flat, but then down here it may be heavy, but it seems like it hangs more. When you get to that point, or if you already are to that point, do this workout right here, but do it consistently. If you do this workout consistently, I promise you, after 21 days, if you do, let's say 21 days, 3 weeks, if you do this workout 10 times in those 21 days, so pretty much every other day, I'm telling you right now, your chest gonna lift up. Mark my words. Mark my words. It's gonna lift up. I mean, every single person that I've shown and that I've had train with me and have been doing this workout consistently, every single person so far, after they start doing it consistently, I have not had one person come back to me and say, man, I don't feel like my chest is lifting. Now, it might not be perfect, right? It might not be perfect. But when you look in the mirror before you do it, and you look back in the mirror after 21 days, if you could come to me and say, I don't see a difference, I'm going to put my hands up, put my hands behind my hands up, I'm going to put my hands behind my back and say, take me to jail. But I'm telling you right now, it's going to improve on lifting your chest. If you don't believe me, then you know what I'm about to say, right? Can someone fill in that blank for me? If you don't believe me, then that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to let y'all fill in the blank. You tell me what I'm about to say. If you don't believe me, then I'm going to look at the chat. As I do this, I want somebody to have put my answer on there. And I want to see, even if you don't know the answer, just give me what you think I'm going to say. It's pretty much only 2 choices. But one is my main thing, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to say it. I want you to answer it. I want you guys in chat to answer it. Let me know what I'm about to say. But, anyways, we just did 12, and we did another 12. Now we're going up to 135. So since we're going to 135, so we have 24 reps. So we want to at least get 8 and go for 10. 10 will put us at 34. Right? Yeah, 10 puts us at 34. Which then when we go up to the heavier weight, when we add those 25s, we're going for 6 reps. So we really want to get 10. If we get 10, then we can do the next one and 6 reps, and we'll be done with all 40 reps. If not, put it on a rack, come back and do one more set, whether it's 2, 3 reps, whatever it is, but we have to come back and do one more rep. One more set. So let's do this real quick, and then we'll be on to the next one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Come back to you. Set. Hey, 3 short. 3 short. That puts us at 30, 31. Oh yeah, we definitely have to do 2 more sets. But it is what it is. I didn't make it. Now we're gonna do a 5 rep and a 4 rep. So we got 3 more of these. Well, you know what? Let's just finish these 3. Let's do 3 more of these. That way we just do 6 reps on the last one. I think that's the best idea. So go ahead and catch my little breath. Then do 3 more of these on the same weight. And then we add on the 25. And we might have to do 2 reps on it. If I only was able to get 7 on this. That's not good. Oh yeah, let me know let me see if somebody gave the answer. See if somebody gave the answer, man. See if somebody gave the answer. I don't see it. I don't see it. So, I'm going to say it for you. Try it. Try it, as I always say. You got to try it. If you don't try it, you just make excuses, man. All right, let me do 3 more real quick so I can finish this and get us to we're going to take 2. 34. Take ourselves 34, right? Right, 3 more. Here we go. After we finish. All right, so that's 34. Now we're gonna raise the stakes. We're gonna raise the stakes. Let's see, that's 135. If we had 2 teams, that puts us at what, 155? Yeah, 25 might be too much. Oh, I did that man wrong. I was thinking something around 165. So I think we had 2 teams. And then 5 on each side. 15 pounds on each side. Yeah. That's what we do. So we need 6 total reps. So whether we got to do a 3 and 3 or whether we got to do 2, 2, 2 or whatever. We got to try it. Like it or not. Gotta try it. Gotta try it. try. Okay, let me get this for my son again. Let's get through it. 1 second, guys. Back to the rest, man. If you don't know me, you're not on here all the time. I'll tell you right now. When I do my workouts, you know, I teach on here, I do challenges and stuff like that. I always tell people try it. I always let people know if you like this type of content, subscribe. And also if you just, here's a situation. So if you're a person that wants to have kids or has kids but is looking for a way with your kids to find time to work out, some tips I'll give you. Start with a little small stuff you can buy at Ross, stuff like that, maybe an ab roller, a medicine ball, some dumbbells or kettlebells, stuff like that that you can buy at Ross. If you're trying to look for something that's inexpensive, very pocket friendly, if you're looking for that, you're trying to get some kind of system down. Watching me, I'm not saying I'm perfect. Look, obviously this is not a perfect setup, but it probably could help you motivate yourself to do more because you're seeing somebody that's doing it, right? I got 3 boys. We all know boys are very active. They're always active. Now, what's fortunate in my situation, I have these glass doors. Oh my gosh, they are so beneficial because as I'm doing these workouts, I can watch them. They're right here. You know, I can watch them. Sit down. They're sitting down. He's watching TV. He needed some milk. I got him some milk. He was crying earlier. Like I can see what's going on the whole time, and it helps. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sure what your situation is. When my wife is home, it's a lot easier. She'll watch them and I'll do this. And when she's not, then I have to manage the two. But I still find a way to get things done and still be a parent at the same time. So when it seems at times that it's not possible or it seems overwhelming, because I know what you're saying, I know how you feel. There'll be times that you're just sitting there and you just look up and you go, oh my God, I am so overwhelmed. These kids and work and your life and just everything in general can feel like it's overwhelming and just create all kind of anxieties. But if you're looking for a channel to watch that can help with that, especially if you're talking about kids, hey man, you see me do the challenges, you see me do the workouts, doing it with the children. Just find a way, find a way around it, maneuvering. So if you don't believe me, try it. But like I said, if you're one of those that's trying to have kids, or one of those that has kids, looking for that out, looking for some tips, I can give you some tips. I don't know everything. I'm not perfect. But I can give you some tips. You probably can give me some tips too. Like I said, I ain't perfect. I don't know everything. I don't know the whole system. But as they say, iron sharpens iron. So if you got some tips, put it in the chat. I'm all ears. All right, so I'm gonna need to get 3 reps. That's a must. You're going for 6. Give me a shot of this water, like it's liquor. Give me a shot of this water. Shot of this H2O. All right, here we go. Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3. that roof right there, because it's right there by the edge of the roof. And you gotta like get your elbows extended just a little bit, but not enough to where it hits the roof, but enough to where you would get the rep, full rep. So that's kind of like the key. It's not easy, but hey, figure it out. So now we're gonna do 3 more. 3 more. Let me look at some of this chat. I know I'm probably getting behind on the chat because I'm doing work. I don't want to get too far behind. We go over a few of these questions that you guys got. I think the last one was let's see. Oh man, I'm way behind, huh? Ooh-wee. I think the last one I did was the body fat. The guy said, Jesus Christ, your body fat. All right, then Joe Player 89 said he's muscular. I'm trying to be, man. I want to stay muscular. I want to stay in shape, stay lean, stay on top of my health. No matter how old I get, that's my goals. Trip 2112. Serious question, honestly. Do you eat well? Because I eat takeout all the time. I'm not as cut as you, but I still look good. Is eating healthy really that important? Put it this way. You can get away with it when you're young. I don't know how old you are, but you can get away with it young. When you get older, let me say, when you pass, you get to 38 and older, and it's gonna start for some people at 35. When you get to 38, and then you just keep going, in your 40s, I'll say it right now, you get to those ages, after that, just eating what you want, you're not gonna get by with it. You're gonna start to lose that being toned, being lean. Unless you just don't eat enough. You eat crap, but you might eat enough. And another thing what's gonna happen is if you don't eat healthy, right? If you don't eat healthy, you're not gonna have the energy. That's what's really gonna jack you up. Because now that you don't got the energy, you can't do the workout. Right? Because you decide to eat a bunch of crap. You can't keep up with the workout. To be able to keep up with the workout, you gotta be eating healthy. And you say, do I eat healthy? Yes. I wouldn't lie to you. And I'm not old, but at my age, we're almost 43 years old, it's very important. Because just think about it. How many 43-year-olds do you know that are in tip-top shape? 6, 8-pack? Little V, everybody tell me, man, you got that V. But just in shape, lean, can do all the things that 20-year-olds can do. There's not a lot of 43-year-olds that are like that. Because, like I said, when you hit that 38, it's a huge drop. Because now, getting away with what you want to eat and stuff like that, you're not getting away with it no more. Now it's staying on you. And you're wondering, why is it staying on you? It's because you're not young anymore. So, I would say yes, 100%. It's going to matter what you eat. When you're young, I'm not going to say 100%. When you're young, you can get away with it. In your 20s, even in your early 30s, you can get away with it. It's not that big. You can gain some weight, lose it real quick, gain some weight, lose it real quick, or just however. You can just completely get away with it. Doing your little workout sessions and stuff like that, because you're at an age where you can still get up, and the knee pains and the back pains and all those pains, where if you're not eating good, are going to slow you down. And when they slow you down, there's going to be a lot more days having to stay at the house because you're sore, because of what you've been eating. So yes. Well, yes and no. All right, then we got, if he's in the sun a lot, then his vitamin D goes up, which equals more testosterone. Overhead press is way harder than bench, especially with long arms. My goodness. Facts. Everybody says facts now. Facts. So true. I got a 7-foot wingspan, right? So when I do bench press, it's hard. When I do overhead press, it's extremely hard. Both of those workouts are extremely hard. Even push-ups, like, people don't understand when you have super long arms, right? You got so much further that you got to push to get a rep. Guys with shorter arms, like let's say you're doing a pull-up, they only gotta go like this, and the arm is fully extended. Somebody like me, I gotta go all the way up there. Like think about that. Look at my head and look at my arm. To get a rep on a pull-up, I gotta get this up there. Right? But one thing you're not gonna hear from me, I ain't gonna make no excuses. I've still won pull-up tournaments. Since I've been there, I've won some pull-up tournaments, and I got the longest arms. And I'm the tallest person. So I'm not gonna make excuses about it, but yes, man, it is difficult. You really gotta dig deep and put your mind to it. All right, then Kimmy Vane saying, "Wish I was black. I have so much." Well, I mean, not all black people, get a bunch of attention. But I mean, if that's what you feel, that's what you feel, my brother. You know what I'm saying? And he said, "I'm going to Poland, Russia, or USA." Hey, whichever one feels best for you, man. Do what you gotta do, right? I'm with you, man. Do what you gotta do, man. Make a change. If you gotta make a change, make a change. Joe Player said, "Y'all thrive in the cold." I don't thrive in the cold. I thrive in the heat. That's me. Me personally, I thrive in the heat. Some people do. Some people do thrive in the cold, just like you were saying. But me, I thrive in the heat. And then Europe is gone, and then I hate it here. And Alex said, "I love cat." They gave our land to immigrants, men from Africa, Norway. Okay, so we got like a debate going on here, okay? And then Genius Tracks 9213 gutter workouts are the best anyhow. Best. I feel it. I knew what you were saying. I knew exactly what you were saying. And then Ray said, "Oh my God, a black guy." Yes, indeed. I'm a real black person. All right, and then we got Russell saying hi. I'm saying hi back to you. Thank you for being on here. And then Alex YT said, "I have no house and still getting." Okay. So I see what's going on here. So you're 30. And Joe Player, you're 42. Yeah, 42, man. I'm hanging in there, man. 42. Who's that in your picture? Say, in my picture? In my picture, what you mean? You mean like on the picture of the thumbnail? Are you talking about the thumbnail? That's me. Not sure what you're speaking of. If you're talking about the thumbnail, though, yeah, that's me. All my thumbnails are me, and sometimes there's other people on there, but all my thumbnails have me on there. I just like to do that. And then, so I'm stuck in Norway. I see a little conversation going on here. Let's go through that okay. Joe Player said vegan is strong for his age. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm trying to, I'm trying to do a little something, man. I ain't the strongest guy on earth, but try to do a little something. And then we got like a dragon in the night. Know the slope land, like a dragon in the night. Okay. Let's see here. So I'm gonna pause it right there, and then I'm gonna do this last one. We still got three more reps to do. We're gonna do the last 3 reps, and then we're gonna finish that. And then after we finish that, then we're gonna do those push-ups. No. Then we're gonna do the bench press, right? Yeah, then we're gonna do the bench press. From here to the bench press. For the bench press, we just do 225, 10 reps. No. We'll do 225. I'm sorry. We'll do 135, 20 reps. Then we'll do 225, 10 reps. That'll be a 30. Then we'll do 225, 10 more reps. And then that's 3. And then 4 and 5 will be 5 reps of 275, 5 reps of 275. Or I might be able to do 10 reps of 275. We'll see. See how much energy I got. If I'm doing overhead press and stuff like that, I can pull up. So we'll just see what I have. But if I can get it on the 4th rep, get it over with on 275, hey, I can do 10. It is what it is. In fact, we might even do 12 on the 225. If I do 12 and 12, 20, 12, that's 32, plus another 12, that's 44. Then I only got to do 6 reps of 275. Let's do it like that. I like it. I like it. All right, here we go. Last one. Let's go. Let's see on the right side. First one almost caught that ceiling. My right arm was higher than my left. It's so hard trying to go real quick, but you're going quick, but you're trying to pull it back at the same time, right when you get there. Because you know, if you go here, you're going to hit the ceiling. So you got to go right there and back. Just enough where that arm extends where you know, okay, if I had an open space, I'd get the rep. That's what I want to do. I want to make sure I wasn't going here. Because here don't mean you're going to get the rep. If you just get here, elbow's still down. On the elbow just enough to go right there to where you know, okay, if I'm outside, I'm going to still get the rep. That's the key. That way, you're working on what you're doing, but it's still helping at the same time. I'm going to take these weights off. What was that, 165 with this one? That's good. 165. Then before that, we did 135. Before that, we did 115. That's good work. Now we're going to move these racks. Racks on the right zone. Right. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. We just did arms. Did the overhead press. And we did the pull-ups. Let's just go to the squat, right? Because it's already in position. I can already just go from right here. Let's answer the chat. Then let's go to the squat. That'll give our arms and chests and stuff a little break. Because we're going to do the push-ups and the bench next. After, if we do that next, then we're going to kind of wear our arms and chest out. But if we do the squats next, do the weighted squats and then the no weighted squats, we'll give ourselves a little break, right? So let's do that. So we're going to do the squats now. But first, we're going to answer some questions. All right, the last thing I remember saying was, let me take this head off so I can answer all these questions. Oh, I said, who's in the picture? I think he was talking about the thumbnail. If you're talking about thumbnail, like I said, it was me. It's me in the pictures. Then we got winter, wind, and summertime. Yeah. Well, the wind ain't really that strong. Well, maybe you're not talking about it here. But this is Miami. Everybody knows about Miami. It's always warm. It kind of is what it is. It's just a warm climate, and it's warm all year round. Even when they say it's cold, it's really not that cold. People be like, man, it's cold here. And I'm thinking, 53 degrees is not really cold, man. 53 degrees is cool. Not cold. But, I mean, to them, it's cold. And, I mean, I guess I can understand because when you're used to just hot all the time, anything that's under 60 degrees is cold. But it's funny because even when it's like 60, you see people with all kinds of jackets and stuff, and you're thinking, man, they got jackets on, it's 60 degrees outside. It is not that cold. But that's just the personalities here, because what they're used to the warm weather. That's what I've learned since we lived here. But I gotta admit, I like it. I'm not gonna complain. I like it. All right, then we say, Where are we at? Here we go. Is it tall and muscular and not and look roided? Yeah, no roids, man. No kind of steroid or like stuff like that. Now I just now started working with legions. So I'm sure you guys have probably heard of legions. I'm gonna go grab it real quick. They got vegan protein. I'm gonna show you real fast. Vegan protein, and they also have ashwagandha supplement. Link tree that I have. And some through link tree. If you like, you want to get a vegan protein that's good, that works well, this here, the Legions. Can you see it? So ingredients, they got pea protein. Let me just print it so you can see. These are all good vegan proteins. Here we go. So we got pea protein, organic brown rice, protein concentrate, coconut oil powder, organic protein. Where's another good one on here? Natural. It's all natural flavored. That's salt. It does have salt. No GMOs. All that. I know a lot of people won't know about that. Let me see the other good things on here. It says clinically effective ingredients. So think about that. So we talk about stuff that science has tested. Said, you know what, this is some good stuff. This here is the cinnamon cereal. You know, I like to have a little good taste to it, but it's the Legion. It's the plant-based protein powder. So if you want some of that, you want some of that Vegatron type protein, hey man, go get you some. Try it. And by the way, this stuff just came in. So. And then I got magnesium. So magnesium for like, I don't know if you all have high blood pressure, but if you have high blood pressure, this is good to use magnesium. It can help with high blood pressure. That's one thing that can come and kill you. As they say, it's the silent killer. So this here is magnesium. It's for athletic performance, and it's also with Legions. So go get you some. If you don't believe me, try it. You can always log on to the link tree as I spoke earlier. The link tree, you just click on there. Vegatron is the code. Type in the Vegatron code, you get your discounts that you look for. And then your magnesium and your plant protein will be at your door in no time. And then the last one, the ashwagandha. I'm sure a lot of y'all heard about ashwagandha. So ashwagandha is a supplement. It helps with strength. So like, for instance, you're feeling like you want to grow your bench press, but you're not trying to take no steroids. You're not trying to take stuff like that. You want natural, earth-bound supplements, right? Ashwagandha, right here, Legions. Check it out. Try it, because these are some of the ones that y'all be using, and then you already know about me and the sea moss. I use sea moss all the time. Sea moss, good for gut health. You're one of those trying to lower that stomach, slim it down, start taking sea moss. It's gonna help with that. If you have like thyroid issues, it can help with thyroid issues. It also helps with recovery. So you work out, right, and you're tired. Like, man, I'm tired. I ain't got no energy no more. Take the sea moss. Mermaid's Garden is the kind that I use. Mermaid's Garden. They have some of the best tasting sea mosses you will ever taste. I promise you, if you taste it, you're going to like it. I'm telling you right now. If you taste it, you are going to like it. Everybody that I know so far that has got it, you know, sitting in the bench, hey man, I got the sea moss, man, from Mermaid's Garden, it's good. They're like, you was right, man, this stuff is good. So get the sea moss, Mermaid's Garden, hit up on the Legions, plant-based. You don't have to get the cinnamon cereal, they have a couple of others. Just your opinion, your choice. But definitely look into that. And when you do it, make sure you hit the Vegatron code so you get your discounts. That way they'll know that I was the one who sent you. All right? Try it. All right, here we go. Then we got Joe Player said anyone could attain this build. That's right. Thank you, Joe. Joe is telling facts. Anybody can attain this build. I'm not a gigantic bodybuilder type guy. I'm just lean, man. Cut. I'm 205 pounds. I'm 6'5". So think about that. Do the math. 205. It's like a NFL wide receiver. That's not even like a big wide receiver. Just like a regular, slim wide receiver. Randy Moss, I think he was like 210, my size. So I'm like a Randy Moss. I'm not a really big guy. I'm just cut. And so anybody can attain this size. There's main things to do if you're trying to get to where you can be cut. You take off shirt, people are like, man, you look great. Work out until failure. Stay consistent. Do calisthenics. Do weights as well. But even if you don't do the weights, if you just do the calisthenics, you can get to this size because if you push yourself to failure, especially if you're single and you got a lot more time than I do, you can constantly do your workouts. If you don't stay on top of your workouts, you're gonna be good. That's the key, like being able to stay on top of your workouts. I do it. I stay on top of mine, but not to as much as I would if I was single. So if you also have that single life on your side, man, don't waste your time and don't blow it because you can stay in tip-top shape when you're single because you got all the time you need. You don't got to worry about nobody slowing you down. You can just go. Let's go to the gym. Whenever you want to. You do what you got to do. So remember that. But yes, anyone can attain it. Then someone says, steroids user teaching people how to work out. Fun for clips. Just like the guy said before, you can obviously tell I'm not a steroid user. My body is not that big, but I guess he must think it's pretty big. So, what is it? Fun for clips? Thanks for thinking I'm a big guy. Because I'm really just a tone cut guy. Anybody can, like he said, anybody can buy physique, just hard work. But you know what? A lot of people don't like to do the hard work. And because they don't want to do the hard work, they'll just try to say, oh, well, you use steroids. Oh, well, you do this, you do it. Because they don't want to do it. Just because they're lazy, they want to say, well, you're really not doing it. You're not doing the hard work. No. I'm doing the hard work. And there are a lot of other people that do the hard work too. Just because you chose to be lazy, that's your choice. What's up, son?
Don't forget, try it.
You heard him. Try it. He came out here just to tell us that. Because he know how important it is. You gotta try it. You go, Joe. You have to go home, son. You need mosquitoes in.
It's mosquito.
Okay. They're in the middle somewhere. But you see, they had life.
Let's go.
Then we got Joe Player said, Daddy. Thank you, Joe. Tell him like it is, Joe. And then my wife said, yeah, he's 42 years old. Mm-hmm. Let's scroll down here. Somebody said Veneer Depth say it's Dolph. I've heard that before. So a couple other people here before said Dolph. That's pretty funny. Vegan, how much is that? So I was doing 165, and you talking about that overhead press. That was 165. The last ones, the last two sets I did was 165. Not sure which one you were speaking of because I see it was 504, so that was 30 minutes ago. I'm not sure which one, but the last one was 165. The one before that was 135. And then he's biggest blazer, bro. Who cares? And then children, not kids. Yes. Cedric Bell said, Jesus Christ, James 2. My brothers and sisters do not have faith in our glorious Lord Jesus Messiah with acts of favoritism. The Bible and friends from each other. Yes, indeed. All right, then we got 459 say, great evening, sir. Tron of fitness and health, of success, in the clarity of your thoughts. I appreciate your time, of value that you share with us. It's a lesson learned. thank you, man. That's literally what it is, man. I'm just trying to give valuable tips to all those who want to learn. You're always gonna have your ones that just looking to get on people's nerves, the ones that just want to make some kind of crazy comment. You're gonna get those folks, but we're mainly our focus here is just to help and teach each other. Iron sharpens iron. I'm giving my tips, my knowledge. Am I perfect? No. Do I know everything? No. But it would be wrong if I knew something and I wasn't trying to help other people. For instance, I'll break it down so you can kind of understand what I'm saying. If you have a hurricane coming and the weatherman doesn't get on the news and let everybody know that there's a hurricane coming, then who's in the wrong? Us not leaving because we didn't know there was a hurricane coming, we didn't get a sign, or the weatherman not telling us that there was a hurricane coming when he knew. So it's the weatherman's fault. But that's why the weatherman tells us, look, in a week and a half there's gonna be a hurricane coming, so prepare your family now. Whether you want to leave, you want to stay, however, prepare now. What I'm here to do, I know about working out, right? Do I know everything? No. Does the weatherman know every single thing? No, you can't know everything about a hurricane because every single hurricane is different. Every single person on this earth is different. So I can't know everything for every single person, but I can give my best thoughts. My best thoughts on working out is what I teach. That's what I'm giving. But it'd be wrong with me if I knew these things and I knew some other people would need help, and I was like, I'm gonna just keep it to myself. I don't want people to know that. Why? You can help others. So that's what I'm doing. I'm on here just helping and also taking advice from others because at the end of the day, we can all learn from each other. Iron sharpens iron. So appreciate everybody that's on here. And make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Mainly the subscribe button if you like this type of content. But if you're not too much into this type of content and you just kind of scrolling through, but you're like, oh man, this guy seems pretty cool, or I'm gonna check it out for a few minutes, but I'm not really too much into that. Hey, don't worry about hitting the subscribe button. You can just hit the like. That'll work. Okay, then we got the next question. Kinshul said, are you gay? No, I'm not gay. And then we got Enoch Mills 459. What's up, man? You need to wear a weight belt when you're doing that type of exercise. Please protect your lower back. That's my opinion of safety. Thank you very much. And really, to be honest, I should buy one. I think that's a good idea. So thank you. And that's what I mean. Iron sharpens iron. See, he's seeing something that I'm doing, right? He's not saying, oh man, you stupid. Oh, you dumb. He's saying, look, hey man, good tip. Might get a weight vest, man. Just keep your lower back safe. Yeah, he's right. He's right. That's a good idea. Just like when I do the squats, I put on the rails. What's wrong with having a belt? So, now that you said that, I'm gonna look into that, brother. Thank you. And then, salute, Vegan-tron, the Hustle Mania. Oh, what's up, man? I heard having long arms helps with weighted pull-ups or pulls somewhere. I don't know if that's gonna help. I think it gets worse. The longer your arms, the harder in any kind of pull-up, because the further you gotta go. If you're on them weights, you got the weighted pull-ups, the weighted vest, man. You gotta go a lot further, and you gotta pull all that weight too. Ooh, I don't know who said that. All right, here for World Ends. The vegan lifestyle definitely works. I started the fish-only diet. My skin cleared up, no bags under my eyes, abs popped out. See what he's saying? He's saying he did the healthy route, and it helped tremendously. So don't be fooled and think that, oh, you gotta do the meat, all the time. That's not the only protein. There's so many proteins that you can eat. And then, one biggest thing I speak all the time, carbohydrates can give you that boost of energy. There's a reason why track stars always use carbohydrates before they go run, because they give them that blast that they need, that boost of energy. All right. Then we got 190 proof, no chaser, nice hat. Thank you. I like it. I like my niece got it for me, man. Hill. For the world's end, I'm 32. When should I become vegan? And how can I not go bald? Well, fortunately, I haven't gone bald. I don't know the trick. But I've been very fortunate. But I will say my father had all his hair until he died. Now, my brothers, they've lost their hair. So I've been very fortunate, and hopefully I can maintain mine. But they say as soon as you get past, I think it's like 35 or something, you still have your hair, you might not, have a full head of hair. You might have some, when it starts to bald a little bit. But they say if you get past 35 and you still got your hair, then chances are you'll always have your hair now. Obviously, you might lose more, maybe in the back or something like that on the top. But they say if you get past 35 with your hair, then chances are you're going to at least have your hair on your head. It might not be perfect, but that's what they say. That I can't say that's 100% true because I don't know. I'm sure there's some people who already got to 40, and then a year or two later, they may have no hair. And I'm sure that's happened before, but I guess in general, maybe that's what they're looking at in general. Speaking of general. All right. Okay, somebody said, you trying to sell your blue Jordans? No, man, the blue Jordans, they all beat up anyway. You don't want to, man. You don't want to, man. And then your age, somebody said your age, I'm 42 years old. What about people who are overweight that are there, weights or body movement? If you're overweight and you're asking me the best way to lose weight, I'm always say calisthenics is a better way. But weight training is good. Weight training helps with keeping you toned as well, as long as you're doing a lot of reps. If you're trying to do a whole bunch of heavy weight, it's really not going to help you lose weight because you're going to be gaining mass, so you're going to be gaining muscle mass. But you're gaining muscle in calisthenics, but you're going to be toning down, and that's the key. So if you're trying to lose weight, I'm always suggest to make sure you get into calisthenics and you want to use weights, use light weights and a lot of reps. If you're trying to get bigger, gain mass, man, ain't going there if you want to hit the gym, hit it heavy. You'll get it. You'll get it. Anytime I wanted, like when I was single, all the times I wanted to get bigger, I knew exactly what to do. I would go to the gym, I would do my little calisthenics first, but I would go to the gym, I would lift heavy. Boom, lift heavy. Lift heavy. I'm squatting heavy. Oh, bench press heavy. I'm over every place. Heavy. Everything's heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. And I was up to 217 pounds doing that. So when I was 217, I looked gigantic too. Now I'm just mainly just ripped. I was ripped, but I was big. My arms were huge. Everything was big. I looked like Terrell Owens. Put it that way. I look like Terrell Owens. All right, then we got what about people? We just did that one. How old are you, G? I'm 42 years old. I'll be 43 in August. And that's from King Rambo, 6'8", 6'800. Oh, saying hi. I'm saying hi back to you. Thank you. Thank you, that King. Appreciate you being on here. And then Scion 11112. We love you too, fam. Thank you. Thank you for showing love, man. Being on here, man. Who says kids aren't smart? John Davis, 8179. Right on, brother, right on. Who says kids, children is the correct word? Yeah, John Davis, smart parents have smart kids, especially when they're there for them. When they're there for them. Yes, indeed. That's right. That's the way to go. Be there for your kids, man. Let your kids take care of them. This is my dream content. What a wonderful world. Shout, Papa Louis. Thank you. The gravity has more of an effect on taller people. That's true. Maybe not that much, but that's true. You say grow dreads? I'll pass. My wife would hate it. Oh, you say my mic is low? All right, let me turn my mic up. I'll tell you what. Now tell me what you think. Is that better on the microphone? Is that better? Let me know. Hopefully that sounds a lot better for you guys. But let's get to the squats real quick. Let me know if the mic is better. What was that at 200, 330, 329, 846? Is that mic, does it sound a lot better now? While you send that back, the message and let me know if it is, I'm going to get this squat ready. Put 45 on here. I'm gonna put the mic back on the hat, but just let me know if it's a lot better now. Noise reduction isn't working. Okay, let me take it out and put it back in. Let me take the sound connection out. Give me 1 second. And we'll just stick it back in there. All right. What does that sound like? That better? Is that clear? It's showing a green light now, so we'll hopefully that means it's a lot better. Does it sound good? Much better? All right. Let's go. And thank you for that. I hate when the sound is not right. You know, it's always better when the sound is good, man. Just makes the paying attention so much easier when the sound is good. All right, so let's do these squats. We're gonna do the weighted squats, then we're gonna do the air squats. Start off with a 135, and we're gonna work our way up, man. All right. Matter of fact, let me do a quick stretch too. I wanna hurt ourselves in any kind of way. All right. All right, here we go. Move this back. So we're going to do, what is it, 12? 12, 12, 10. Yeah, 24 plus 10, 34. Yeah, 12, 12, 10, I think it was, right? I can't remember. I think it's 12, 12, 10. 50 reps, though. However we go. 50 reps. Let's go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. That's the 135. We'll do that one again. Then we're going to go from 135. Where is it at? Oh, 25's over here. Matter of fact, I'm tripping. We did 135. Now we're supposed to go up 50 pounds right now. So let's put on the 25s now. On each side. Then we gotta do 12 of these. And then work our way down. This will put us at 24. Then after we do this one, then we do 10, take off the 25, and put the 35s on there, which would be 205. We'll do 10 reps of 205. And then we'll go up 20 more pounds. And then we'll do 8 reps. That'll be 34. Yeah, 8 reps of 225. So we're gonna do 12, 10, 8. Well, 12 we already did. We're gonna do 12 more, that's 24. Then we'll do 10, that's 34. Then we'll do 8, that's 42. And then on the last set, on the last one, we'll do 8 more. Or we might split it and go 4 and 4. Just depend. Go 4 and 4 because I was just doing squats. But hey, not time to make an excuse. It is what it is. You gotta do it back to back, do it back to back. Let's go. All right, so let's do another set. Now we're gonna go 12 more again, this time with 50 more pounds. We'll sugar this water. And anytime that sound goes out, man, just let me know. Cause I already know how it is, man. It is not fun when that sound is not. It's like, man, I can't even hear this dude. What is he saying? Sound like it's an echo. Or it doesn't sound good, man. You know, sound like you're underwater. Like, I hate that. So anytime that sound is bad, man, let me know. I want it to be clear and crisp all times, especially because it's something, a lot of times it's just something simple. Maybe the little connections coming loose and it, you know, it's not sounding how it should or anything. It's just, I like to fix it right away. That way y'all can hear everything clear and have good clarity. All right, let's go 12 more. I'm supposed to put something on my neck, but my wife gets mad at me. But it is what it is. Twelve more. That's 12. All right, so that's 24 reps. Now, I probably should put some on my neck. Now it's gonna take us, we just got what? 25s on there. We'll take the 25s off. We'll put the 35s on there, right? 35s. That's what, 205. 205. All right. So far we've done 24 reps. So now we need 26 more reps. We either want to do it in 3 sets, but if it takes 6 sets, it's okay. As long as we get to 50 reps. So now we got this 205. We want to get 10. But to be honest, hey, if I can do 12, which I'm pretty sure I probably can. Was it 20 more pounds? I don't see why we shouldn't be able to do 12. If I can do another 12, hey, that'll put us at 36. Then all I got to do is 14 more reps on the last 2 sets. So we can do 7 and 7. 93-11. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, hey, let's try to get 12 more. 12 more reps. All right, 205. That'll make it easier for us. Yeah, that'll make it easier for us. Then when we go up to 205, we're gonna add 10 and 10. We're just gonna put it to 225. Then we're gonna do 10 reps of that. Do 10 reps of 225 and 12 here, 36. We're gonna be at 46. Then on the last one, we're gonna add the 25s, and we just need to do 4 reps. That's gonna put us at 275 pounds. We only need 4 reps, 275. Just the last video, I think I did 275. I think I did like 10 reps, you know. So I ain't the strongest guy in the world, but you know, I can hold my own, I guess you would say. All right. So let's go for 12 more. I think we should get 12 more. If we don't, so be it. So be it. But we're at least gonna try it. Hey man, if you like this type of content, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, man. I don't want you missing out on all this good stuff. And then, hey man, if you just scrolling through, checking out the workout, checking out the video, you just like what you're seeing for today, but you know you're not gonna watch it all the time, I won't be mad at you, man. Just hit the like button. That's fine too. All right, here we go. 12 more reps. That's right, hold on, let's put some on my neck here. Let me grab this real fast. I'll be right back, because I know I'm gonna get scabbed up like last time if I don't.
Will turn into little soft ice crystals instead of water droplets. What do you think it's called when these ice crystals are heavy enough to fall down to the ground? That's right. That's how snow is made. Since snow is solid, it can build up on the ground and stay there for a long time. It's a good thing our weather explorer truck has big snow tires, so we can easily drive through the deep snow. The air gets higher up in the sky.
What, Joe?
The snow tops of mountains. Really cool at the top of this mountain. Look at all that snow. Sometimes, when the temperature changes quickly, big heavy clouds get strong.
All right, man, I got me a little towel. I'm gonna put on my neck, just so my wife don't get on me when she see the scabs on my neck. We don't want the scabs on the neck. I'm getting this for my little son real quick, and we're gonna knock this out. So we're going 12 reps. There you go, buddy. My man. You what? All right. Let's go. So I got me something for my neck, and I gave him a little something to my son, so my youngest, a little something that he can eat real quick. But you might be saying to yourself, man, come on, Tron, you don't need that for your neck. I don't really care, but I have to hear it from my wife. It ain't worth it. Rather just put something around my neck so I ain't got to hear it, because I know she gonna get on me if I don't. She's probably in the chat talking right now, talking trash about me. All right, let's go 12, man. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo. Let's go. So that takes us to 36. 36, which is good. Because now that we just did that 36, now we got to do what, 14 more? We're going to do 14 more, so that's good. This is 205, we're going to go up to add 10 more. Yeah, 10 more to take it to 225. Take it to 225. All right. You might say to yourself, man, why this guy got this thing on his neck? Like I said before, this little middle piece, it tends to cut up my neck when I do it. And my wife's got on me, so, hey man, go ahead and protect the neck. And let me, oh, and you know what else? I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet, we'll see, but a lot of you might be like, oh man, you can go a little bit lower. This is more of just getting the workout in. I'm not too much worried about the perfect squat on this one and the perfect bench press. So on the bench press, you see my arms going, they don't go all the way straight and stuff like that. Not too worried about it. We're mainly just getting the workout in, showing the difference between the two. Want to make sure my butt drops on the squat, which I'm doing. Could I go a little lower? I'm sure I can go a little lower, but yeah, it's not the end of the world. So I'm not too worried about it. But if it is, you can put it in the chat. And just know that if I want to, I could do it. And I'm just kind of focusing on getting the workout done, but making sure I go at least low enough. For instance, you don't want to get on it and go here, right? That's not a squat. So that's why I go here, because the butt drops right there. Now, for me, it's a lot harder to go down, come back up, because I'm so tall, right? So tall. A lot of times for shorter people, you'll see them, I got a buddy, he works out. When we do squats together, I go from here to here, but he goes, this guy goes, this guy's butt might as well be on the ground. Me, I can't do that. I'll fall backwards. I wish I could do what he could do. But the key is just getting the butt drop. So that's what I focus on. As long as the butt drop, that I'm good. So now we got 225. Get a little shot of this water. And then when we finish this one, we'll go back over to chat. See any comments you guys got or anything like that. Just put them in there. Any tips you want to know? Questions about food, diet, about how to get your workout consistent, how to lose weight. If you want to know about the legions, protein or the supplements, or if you want to know about the Mermaid's Garden. And if it's none of those questions, if you just want to put on there what you're feeling right now, how you feel right now, that's fine too. I'm all for it. I'm all for it, man. All right, so now we got 225, so we got to go, we did 12, 12, and 12, right? So we had 36. So now we want to get 10 of 225. That's going to put us at 46. And then on the 275, we want to get 4. Yeah, 4. All right, here we go. Ready? Let's go. Well, pull it down a little bit. If I do it like that, that'll work. Oh yeah, that'll work. Ooh, that'll work right there. All right, here we go. That's 10. Now we got 4 more to do. Then we're gonna add them quarters on in. Matter of fact, I'll take off the 10s and put the quarters on, then put the 10 back. That way it looks balanced. And it helps the weights stay balanced. So now the last one, with the 275, we just need to do 4 reps. Hey, I'm gonna say it as I always say. Oh, see some in this chat. What my wife say? Oh, okay, I was about to sound okay. I thought she was getting on the thing on the neck. But hey, if you like this type of content, you know what I'm saying next. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, man. And if you know that you're not gonna be on here, you was on here today, but it's not really the stuff that you like to watch like this, but you just kind of, just kind of scrolling through. You know how it is, you looking at it live and you just scroll up and, man, who this guy is? This guy named Tron, was vegan Tron? What is he talking about? This guy eats salad all day? If that's what it is, you kind of like, man, I'm not worried about it. But it don't hurt to show a little support if you want to. You can hit the like button. You don't gotta subscribe. Believe me, I'm not one of those that's like, man, I need every single person to subscribe. I want you to subscribe if you're one of those that's into this type of content. You're into watching people work out, getting workout tips, trying to figure out ways that you can get better, wanting to see how somebody else does something. The things that you might worry about, maybe this person doesn't worry about. Why is that? Those type of questions. Well, you need to know more and more. How do you know that? How do you get to know somebody? If they're on TV, you need to watch their channel. Watch their videos. Watch my lives. How do you do that? Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. That's how you do it. All right, we got 4 more. We at 275. So we should be able to get this with no issue. I know the legs are a little sore from 2 days ago. Or was that yesterday? I don't know. But I know I just did it. Either way, I'll be all right. No big deal. We're going to hit these real quick and we'll be good. And depending on how I feel, I might even throw an extra one in there just because. If I got it in my system, might as well. If I got 5 in my system, why not hit 5? Here we go. Get a little shot of water. This alcoholic water. No, it's just water. I'm not playing. Let's see what's out here. Got you're not hitting depth, bro, but good lift. Okay, well, I don't know when you put that, but it's kind of like I was saying, if it ain't perfect to you, don't stress it too much, because I'm not trying to do the perfection, not competition. I'm more about, did I drive my butt? Yes. Okay. You know, that's the key. Could I go a little lower? I'm sure I could. But we're not stressing it. We're mainly trying to get the workout through, and that's kind of what it is. But I feel you, though. I feel you. No, I'm not getting on you. I'm not mad at you. I feel you. You said, what are you, about 210 or so? That's 100 hours. 205, man, is what I weigh. Then you got say, let's go, Unc. Yes, indeed, man. We working, man. We trying to. And then Humble XY say, let's get it, fam. We doing it. Let's get it. Then Humble XY with the trophy. Let's go. Let's go. Great success. Thank you. Say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's right. Are you this lean year round? That's Z-Pass 1454. Yes, I'm this lean all the time. I've been this lean. I mean, there's times where I'm a little heavier, times a little less, but pretty much when I started working out when I was 5, after I went to the gym with my father, I started doing push-ups and sit-ups and stuff like that and pull-ups. I've been lean since then. But I will say this, because a lot of people are like, oh, it's Gene. I'm gonna stop you right there. My brother, one of my brothers, we got the same exact gene. We look just alike. Not physically. We got the same mama, same daddy. We're the same exact height. I'm 6'5", he's 6'5". He used to be cut just like me, but he stopped working out. The genes didn't save him. So when people are like, oh, it's the gene. No, the gene don't keep you in shape when you get older. Which, like I was saying earlier, when you get past that 38, the gene ain't gonna save you no more. You gotta do the work your own, do your work yourself. You wanna keep it, you gotta maintain it. If you don't wanna try to maintain it, then just understand you're not gonna be ripped. All that lean and stuff like that, it's gonna go away. I have another brother that's 6'5", just like me. He stopped working out. He was super cut. He actually got a belly. Well, you know, both of them, they got a belly. But now he's changed his ways. He's started to work out like me, and now he's just as ripped as me. So he went backwards. He took a step back, but then he got back on it, and now he's back in tip-top shape. But it just shows that the gene lasts, you know, when you're in your 20s, you good. The gene gonna handle it for you. But when you get past the mid-30s, that gene gonna stop taking care of you. Now you gotta do it yourself. And so that's key. So keep on working, keep trying, don't quit, man. Thank you. All right, then. Unc ain't playing. I'm trying not to play, but I'm working, man. We out here working. How does he stay this lean? Hey, man, hard work, man. Hard work, don't quit. Oh, yes, my favorite word. Cool Running 187. What's up, man? You back on here, man? Lightweight, baby. Ronnie Colvin, lightweight. Oh, and shouts out to @HumbleXY Seek 50. Appreciate it, man. Fam, you motivating the brother. I need to get my shape in check, G. Thank you for that tip, man. Much love, man. Appreciate it. Shouts out to him. Y'all see @HumbleXY. That right there, man. Much love for that, man. Much love. Thank you. You know, this is like work. You know, it's like work, but it's work that I love. So even if you're not getting anything for it, I'm gonna do it. But it sure shows appreciation when somebody does do a little tip. So thank you very much, man. Much love, man. Appreciate that. Let's go. Waterholic. That's not like that. Waterholic. Let's get it. All right, let's get it. Let's hit this last one. We're gonna do, what is this, 275? Hit this 4 times, man. Let's go. Let's hit this 4 times, man. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Go. 25, 25, 35, 35, 40. 275. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Might as well get an extra one in there. Extra credit, baby. Extra credit. A little bit of extra credit, man. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of extra credit. Make it 51 reps instead of 50 reps. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So that's that. So now we're gonna take the weights off. We're gonna put it on here so we do the bench press. But now we gotta do 50 reps squats in the air, because remember, we're doing calisthenics and weights. We just finished weights. First we did the calisthenics pull-ups, then we did the overhead press with the weights, then we did the squats with the weights. Now we gotta do the squats in the air, right? 50 squats, no weights. So we'll take off the weights here, then we'll hit those 50 quick. We can just, honestly, we can do 2 sets. We can do 25 and then do another 25. No big deal. All right. Let's go. All right. So we're gonna move these racks out the way, because we're not gonna need them for no air squats. We ain't gonna have no weights on us. But we are gonna need it. The regular ones. Right here for the bench press. I think I always go right here. It just seems about right. We'll see if that's correct. It might not be correct. But I feel like that's where I go. On the usual. If I need to make adjustment, I'll make adjustment. But I think that's about where I go. I don't know. It might even be a little higher than that. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Anyways. We're gonna do these squats again. Hold on. Oh, with the 20, man. You say what for the? Man, much love, man. Thank you. Man, thank you, man. Pretty bad. Much thanks, man. Humble again with the tip, man. He said for the extra, for that 5th extra, he gave me another one. Hey, that's that grind when you're doing it right, and you're like, you know what, man? Hey, I still got one more. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's go get it. You don't gotta, just because that's the number that you said, don't mean you gotta stop there, right? You don't gotta stop there. You can always go for more. And that's what I was. I was at 4 and I was like, Tron, can you get one more? And I'm thinking in my head, yeah, I can get one more. So I'm like, let me go ahead and just do one more. Let me do that little extra credit, man. Let me go throw in that extra credit. Let me tell the teacher, look, teach, can I get some extra credit so I can pass this class? That's what I did, man. But appreciate it, man. Thanks big time, man. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. All right. Shouts out to Humble, man. Big time. All right. So we're going to set this up. Just in case y'all want some of this stuff here, let me know. I'm gonna just sit it right there for you. You can take a look at it if you need it. If not, no big deal. Keep them coming. I'm with it. Hey, we gonna hit these squats real quick, these air squats, and we're gonna get on this bench press. And we're gonna keep doing the same thing. If we got more, we're gonna have to do more, you know? Whatever we got, we gotta keep working. Can't quit. Can't quit, man. So I'm gonna move this just a little further back so I can do the squats real quick. Matter of fact, let me sit to the side so y'all can see the squat here. All right, here we go. Let's do 50 squats real quick. Little old 50 Cent. The rapper, 50 Cent squats. That's what we're gonna call it, the 50 Cent squat. 50 Cent squats. All right, here we go. Get 50 of them. 25, stop, 25 more. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's 25 right there. So we're gonna hit 25 more. And then we're gonna jump on the bench press. So that'll be 4 workouts already done. Then we gotta do the bench press and then the push-ups. If I got time, I'm gonna try to get that other one in with the arm curls and then the arm workout. But I know my kid's gonna be getting a little hungry in a minute. 6:22 here. Usually about 7 o'clock. Well, 7 o'clock is usually when I go in there. So we might be all right. We might be all right. Let's get 25 more. Let's go. No need to waste time, right? Try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We can get 5 more. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Woo! 10 more is even better. I like that. Yeah. I don't think that 50 was gonna be enough. But 60, that's a lot better. I feel a lot better on that. I don't like to do a workout and then feel like, well, yeah, I did the workout, but I really didn't do much. So, extra 10, that was right. That was the right decision. All right. Now we're gonna do this bench press. This is the essence of hybrid. I mean, we're going back and forth. Weights, no weights, no weights, weights, constantly. Throwing the body off. If you watch my channel, you know I speak on all the time. What do I speak on? Muscle confusion. How can you do muscle confusion? Hey man, if you work out like a hybrid, there's always gonna be muscle confusion because the body gets used to one thing and then you turn around, you throwing a wrench in the system, telling the system, we're gonna change things up, make it a little harder. Now my kids, they soak this seat. So I think I'm gonna have to use this towel because if you got kids, you know they'll destroy your stuff. And they set this thing in pouring rain. So it got soaked full of water. All right, we're gonna go 50 reps. The first one, just 135. Then we go 135 up to 205. 205 to 225. From 225 to 275. So we're gonna do 12 reps. No, 15 reps is what I said. 15 reps of 135. Then we're gonna do 10 reps of 225. 12 reps of 205. So that will put us at 15 plus 10 is 25 plus 27. Then we're gonna do 10 reps of 225. It's gonna put it at 37. Then another 10 reps of 225. It's gonna put us at 47. No, we don't want to do that. Well, let's do that anyway. And then we'll just, on the last one on 275, I'll just go until I go, okay, I can't get no more. So it'll be more than 50. Who cares, right? I like it. Let's go. 135 to warm up, just to get the arms going. We took a little break from the pull-ups and the overhead press. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So that's 15. Now we're gonna throw 35 on there, make it 205. And then from the 205, we'll go up to 225. So we just did 15. Now we're doing 12, correct? Yeah, now we're doing 12. So we're gonna be at 27 reps. Right after we do that, then we're gonna bust out 50 push-ups. As soon as we finish it, boom, hit the 50 push-ups. Then we'll talk again in the chat right as I finish this workout. And then we're gonna bust the 50 push-ups. And then we'll talk in the chat a little bit. Cause I know here in a few minutes I'm gonna have to go in there and cook for the boys. Gotta make sure I feed the kids. Like I said, I get to watch them doing a workout, being a father and a trainer at the same time. Ooh, ooh. All I can say to that is try it. Let's go. All right, 205. We're going 12 reps. 12 reps, baby. One, 2, 3. Let's go. All right, that's 12 reps, 220, 205, 205. Let me get that right. Now we're gonna add the 10. And we're gonna do the 225 now. 225. We're gonna go 10 reps. So this will put us at 37. 37 reps. Every time I sit down, every single time I sit down, I feel the water in this seat. Hopefully I ain't got a big old wet spot on my back, man, on my buttocks. My kids trying to embarrass me on worldwide TV because anybody in the world can watch this. But I'll be honest with you. As a dad, I'm gonna give you some real talk. As a dad, there's nothing better than raising your own kids and seeing how they learn from you. You know, you teach your certain ways. Everybody has the way they teach things. Me, I teach my kids like I teach when I'm training people. I tell my kids, don't give me an excuse. Just tell me what happened. Why didn't you do this? What was the purpose? Don't give me an excuse. And don't lie to me. Tell me the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Tell me the truth. We're gonna speak to each other like man to man. Even though you're my son, we're gonna speak like man to man, like you're grown. And then when you get there, we still gonna be speaking man to man, but now we really gonna be speaking man to man. I tell all my kids, I want you to be better than me. I don't want you to be a little less than me. I want you to be better than me. And I teach it to them all the time. And there's no better feeling when you've been teaching your son something and you see the improvements. You see the improvements. Like whatever they were doing before, they might have struggled with something and then you notice that they got better at it and you know you helped them with it. It's a great feeling. So my oldest son, he's in 2nd grade. And from the jump, I mean, he was probably 2 years old. I was teaching him math. He barely could talk, and I'm already teaching him math, right? People were like, man, he's not going to learn nothing at that age. I said, don't lie to yourself. Kids are smart. Well, long story short, he was 2 when I started doing that, and I kept doing it. Now he's in 2nd grade, and he's in the 99 percentile for kids that are at his math level. So for instance, there's only 1% in the state of Florida that is at the level of math that he's at. He's in 2nd grade, and when they give you the test, they let your kid, you know, just do as much as math as possible, and they keep making the math harder as they keep going until they miss a question. Well, he didn't miss any questions until he got to fractions. The teachers saw me and they told me, they said, you know your son is so good at math. He got to fractions. She said, that's 5th to 6th grade math level. That's what they told me. This guy's in 5th grade math level. He's only in 2nd grade. But people were saying he wasn't going to learn them when he was 2 when I was teaching him something. But you see now, what I was teaching early, at an early age, paying off. And that feeling, there is nothing better than when you teaching your son something, or your kids, your daughter, whatever, and they learn from what you're teaching them, and it benefits them in the long run. They don't know how beneficial it is. They just think, oh, I'm just going to school. But when they get older, then they'll look back and go, man, I sure appreciate it, Dad. Thanks. Because it helps them always stay ahead. Right? And people ask me what gets me to do that. I told them, I tell them the truth. I'm like, look, my parents had so many kids and I was last that when they got to me and my brother that's in front of me, they stopped teaching us. They taught my sister, they taught my oldest brother, they taught my sister, they taught my next oldest brother, they taught the set of twins that's behind them. But then my brother that's behind the twins and then me, they had so many kids, they just assumed the other kids was going to teach us. And so when I got to school, I didn't know anything. They tried to teach me the ABCs 2 weeks before school started. And I still remember, I'm like, why are y'all teaching me so late? You know what I'm saying? I can still remember where we was at. We was at Joanna Court. I remember like it was yesterday. And I'm looking at my siblings like, what are y'all doing? I think I got school like tomorrow. It's kind of late, right? And I told myself, I said, I won't let that happen to my children. So my oldest son, he's at, like I said, he's in 5th grade math level. My son that's behind him, he's not even in school yet. He already knows plus, minus, his ABCs. He can spell his name. He knows. I've been teaching him how to read. It doesn't hurt to be ahead. If they're ahead, so be it. And like I said, I want them to be better than me. That's the key. I want them to be better than me in knowledge and in schooling, and I also want them to be better than me in training and fitness and health. So remember that. Little quick info. All right, now we got 225. We need to go 10 reps, right? Let's get this 10 reps real quick. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Good little 10 reps right there. So that we went 15, 12, 27, plus 10, that's 37. So now we're going to go oh no, we got to do this one more time. That's right. Don't we? Man, you know what? Let's do 2 sets of 275. We're at 37. We only need, 13 more reps? I can get 13 reps in 2 sets. I can get 13 reps, 2 sets. If I had been a little more consistent on my bench press lately, I can do 13 reps straight, 275, but I'll be honest, I haven't been on my bench press like I should. I've kind of fell off a little bit on the bench press. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad, but not to where I used to be. Definitely not where I used to be. Oh, sound like somebody just got a flat. Oh yeah, they definitely got a flat. I can hear that tire. I can hear that tire. Oh man. You might want to pull that thing over. You might have been better off pulling over here, because I could let him use my floor jack. I got a floor jack. He gonna need a floor jack for that truck. He got a 250. Gonna need a heavy duty jack. The little jack ain't gonna work for that thing. You need the big body. All right, so now we got 13 more reps again. So we need to do a 7 and a 6. Hold on. Give me 1 second. My son over here asking something. Which, hungry? Okay, I'm almost done. I'm gonna cook y'all something, but if you want, never mind. You already on top of it. My man. Now, I was about to tell you to get some of the leftovers from yesterday, but you already on it. So, if the other kids, if your brothers need something too, go ahead and give them some. Matter of fact, give them both some. Pull out more than just that one piece. Go and pull out a couple others. Get a napkin. Get yourself a napkin. That way you can all have some. Thank you, Quattro. Hey, I'm gonna tell you about my oldest son. One thing I like about my oldest son, hey, you know you got kids they're gonna say they hungry, right? And they gonna just sit there. He'll say that, but when he gets to be where he's real hungry, hey, he ain't saying nothing. He gonna go in there, he gonna fix him something. And I tell him all the time, I'm like, look, man, that's good. That's what I did when I was young, man. You was hungry, man.
Hey, when you're a hungry kid, you're gonna find a way to eat, man. You're gonna find a way to eat. You're gonna be like, you know what, man, I'm hungry, man. And he'll go in there and do it. He'll complain if you're in the house, but if like I'm working out or and stuff like that, or his mom is asleep or something, he's like, you know what? Let me just go figure this out. So he'll just go in there and make him something in there. That's why I love to see that. All right, so we got 275 now. So we need a 7 rep and a 6 rep. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just go as many as I can get on this first one. If I can get 10, so be it. Then on the next one, I only gotta do 3 reps. So let's just get as many as we can, all right? Let's get as many reps as we can. As young Jesus said, let's get it, shorty. After we do this, then we'll get on the chat. Well, we'll do the 50 push-ups. Then we'll get on the chat. And I'll probably have to cut the last workout. Yeah, because it's already 6:40. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get in there and cook my kids some stuff. I don't wanna leave them hanging. So we'll do this in the push-ups. Finish up on the chat. I'll go through all the chat, and then we'll call the day. All right. Do this one, another set, and then the push-ups. Here we go. Let's get 10. If we can get it, we're definitely gonna go for it. Many as we can. Arms tired, but it don't matter. Let's go. I'll take 8. I'll take 8. Now we need 5. Now we need 5 more. 5 more reps. 5 more reps. I had a feeling the weight started to move because that side felt weird. And I know anytime it feels like that, when the weight's getting to move. I got clamps, but I don't like using clamps anytime I get to 270 or higher. I don't like to use clamps. I'm gonna tell you why. Just in case I get myself in a situation, if you know what I mean, and I can't get the weight up, because it has happened before, I want to be able to just tip the weight one side, let it all fall off. And as soon as it all fall off, the weight on this side will automatically pull the bar up off me. So that's what I like to do. A lot of people, they'll get stuck and they just kind of sit there. Me, if I get stuck, I'm tipping the weight to one side. Let it all fall off. Doom, 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 doom. They're gonna come off like dominoes. Matter of fact, let me move this. Just in case that happens, I don't want the weight to get stuck. It just makes it, I don't know, makes it easier to get it off of you. That way, if you ain't got nobody at the house and you're doing a workout and it's hard and you get stuck, hey, you can get that weight off yourself. All right, so now we need 5 more. Because we got 8. So if we get 5 more, that's gonna put us to 50. 5 more. 5 more to go. I was actually, now that I think about it, 8 reps from doing all them pull-ups, the overhead press, and the bench press, 4 other sets to get 8 reps on that one. It's not bad. And especially because I haven't been working out on the bench press that much. I haven't been on it that much. So I guess I can't complain about that. It's not that bad. I haven't fallen off too much. I'm still hanging on at a decent number. Not what I want, but at a decent number. We'll know for sure if I get this 5. If I don't get this 5, then I know I got a lot of work to do. Because I should definitely be able to get 13 reps in 2 sets. No matter if I did the pull-ups and the overhead press or not, should still be able to do that. All right, here we go. 5 more reps. 5 more. 5 more to go. All right. One, 2, 3. Let's go get it. Come on, Tron. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. The money right there. All right, that's good stuff, man. Let's hit these push-ups. We're gonna knock out a quick 50. A quick 50. So we went. Let's do an overview. Overview real quick before we do these push-ups. And then after we do the push-ups, we're gonna get on the chat for a little bit. I'm gonna take it inside. We're gonna get on the chat, just go through it. Maybe about 5-10 minutes at most. And after that, we're gonna shut it down. I'm gonna go in there and cook for my kids, but let's just do an overview real quick, what we did. We started off with the pull-ups, right? Calisthenic. We did 50 pull-ups. 50 pull-ups, yeah, total. We didn't do 50 straight. We did 20, 20, and then we did 10. After we did that, we switched over to this side. We did the overhead press. Started with the lower weight. I think we started with 115. Then we went up to 135. And then from 135, we went up to 165. We did that. 50 reps of that. After we did that, then we went to the squat. We went to the weighted squat. I can't remember exactly what we did, but I remember we started at like 135, and then we went up to 205. I think we did like 15 reps or 12 reps, then 12 reps again. And then I think we did another 12. We got like 36 reps. When we got to 225, we did 12 reps to make it 36. Then we went up to 275, right? No. We went up 10 more pounds to 245, and we did 10 reps. That took us to 46, and then we finished it. That's right, we finished it at 275 with 4 reps. Then we did air squats. We did 50 air squats. We did 25, and then another 25. Then we went from there to the bench press. We went on the bench press. We started with 135. We did 15 reps. And then we did another 12 reps of 205. And then we did 10 reps to 225. And then, what was it? 8 reps of 275 and 5 reps of 275. That's 50. Now we're going to do 50 push-ups. That's 3 calisthenic workouts and 3 weighted workouts. The definition of a hybrid workout. Let's go. Let's hit these 50 push-ups, and then we'll go over the chat, and then I'll go ahead and get in there and make my kids some food, man. I had to say it with the country force. Got to get in there and make some food for my boys. All right, let's knock out 50. I think we're just gonna go all the way through, man. All 50 straight. No reason. As I was speaking on earlier, sometimes you get these really strong, tough guys, right? Bodybuilders, and they're not able to but do 50 push-ups of their own body weight. I feel that if you're not able to do 50 push-ups of your own body weight, at least 40. If you can't do at least 40 straight without stopping, then you probably need to come down on the weight. Not come down on weight, but do a little less weight and maybe a little more calisthenics. Because if you're trying to be balanced, trying to be hybrid. Now, if you don't want to be, no big deal. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But if you're trying to be hybrid, you should at least be able to do 40 push-ups straight. Any man, any male, just my opinion. But am I the fitness doctor? No. But if you're asking me, the reason why I say that is if you're hybrid, you want to be balanced. You want to be versatile. And if you're balanced, then you should at least be able to do 40 push-ups. Kind of see what I'm getting at? So if you're not able to do that, maybe you need to come away from the weights a little. Maybe you're doing a little more weights than you are calisthenics. And it's not really balanced. Because if you're balanced, you should definitely be able to do that. So even though we done all that stuff, I don't care. No excuses because I don't make them. I'm still going to do 50 push-ups. Let's go. Turn this head around so I don't mess myself up. All right, 50. Let's go. That's 50 right there. But let's just go ahead and let's do 10 more. There we go. We'll call it 60 instead. Why stop at 50? Well, you know you got way more in your system. So, to be honest, I probably even had another 15 to 20 more. But wanted to make sure I did a little more than what I projected myself to do. You feel me? All right, man. Let's take this thing inside. Appreciate everybody being on here. We're going to go inside. We're going to chat it up a little bit. And I'm going to start to get my kids' food ready. And let me turn on the light for you guys inside so y'all can see. So you ain't looking at darkness. What's up, buddy? All right. We'll chat about the workout just for a little bit. And then we're going to call it a day. We got about 7 more minutes before it turns 7, so that's enough to go over every question, I would think. And if we got to go a little bit more than 7 minutes, that's fine too. As long as it's around 7 o'clock. So I'm holding my kids hostage. He said, because 60 have a better range. Man, you too much, man. You my favorite. Humble XY, man, you my favorite person, man. That's all I can say. He said that 60 had a better ring to it. Ooh, thank you, man. Thank you. All right. So let's answer some questions here. I think my wife just pulled up right now because I hear the garage opening and the baby is excited. He sees his mama. He can hear his mama. So the good thing is she's here, but I can watch kids easy now. Just kidding. But shouts out big time. Once again for the third time today. Humble XY. Man, much love, man. You are really helping me out today, man. You did not have to do all that, man. I cannot believe you sent this much to me. You a man of your word. Humble XY has been sending tip after tip after tip. He sent 30, 20, and 50. He's like, every time I do the workout, I always go more. He goes, this is what he said. That 60 have a better ring to it. Lightweight. So shouts out to you, man. Big time. I don't know how much I can, tell you how much I appreciate you, but I just know I do. I really, really do. So thank you for being on here. Now let's go over some of these messages here. See, I can't remember exactly where I left off. I think it was Gerald Huggins was the last one I didn't do. And it said, great shape, bro. Age, height, and weight. All right, so my age, I'm 42. My height, 6'5". And my weight, I'm 205. So 42, 6'5", 205. I got about 2 more months left of being 42, so I'm gonna enjoy it because I'll be 43 here in about 2 months. But when I get there, I get there. No big deal. It's just another number. As long as I stay in shape, stay healthy, hey, the numbers don't hurt me. All right, then Humble XY, my dog, for sure. Sion 11112, all love. Thank you, my brother. I almost said, hell yeah. Keep them coming. I'm working. David Dave 8266. What do you eat on a daily breakfast, lunch, dinner? Usually on my breakfast, I eat these vegan pancakes. Not all the time, but a lot of times I eat vegan pancakes. I put strawberries in there sometimes, peaches, blueberries, sometimes apples. I chop them up, mix the mixes together. Boy, tongue tied. And it actually comes out very well. If you want to see them, I actually have a video on my channel where it shows me making those pancakes. If you want to see those pancakes, I do it literally step by step. So you can go to your store if you want to try some vegan pancakes that are very good. Everybody I ask to taste them, they always go, man, these pancakes taste better than regular pancakes. And I'm like, hey, just because they're vegan don't mean they're going to be nasty. My wife, she likes them so much, she even eats them with no syrup. She's like, I don't need no syrup. She's like, they good like they are. So she just eats them regular. I put coconut oil on them to get a little extra juice on top. But and then, coconut oil is good for brain health and stuff like that. Very good for brain health. So, but if you want to see how to make those pancakes, you can always look on my channel. I got an edited video that I made for that specific food, that specific meal. Another thing I like to eat, I make wraps. I use vegetables, fruits. Then I have this vegan meat that I put in there sometime, and I make a wrap of it. I love doing that. I need to get back to what I used to do. I used to make wraps with artichokes. Artichoke, man, when you're eating it, feel like meat. I'll be honest, it feel like meat. But it's a plant, a very healthy plant. So artichoke hearts. Another meal I make, a lot of pastas, spaghetti. Then I do regular pastas, but I just take out the meat, or I'll put vegan meat in there. I use a lot of vegetables, cucumbers, zucchini, tomatoes, red onions. I chop them all up, throw them all in there, put vegan cheese in there. And let me tell you, boy, every time I make those pastas, that bowl, that pot, I mean, I make huge pots of it. A couple days later, it's empty. Nothing in there. They tear it up. We make rice with garlic. My wife does that a lot. And then tacos, I make vegan tacos. I make vegan burritos. We make vegan cakes, vegan cupcakes, vegan cookies, vegan waffles. What else? Lasagna, vegan lasagna. And my wife makes this one dinner she got from her mom. Well, really her mama make it, but she shows us how to make it. It's a chickpea dinner. Oh my gosh. Thinking about it, I can taste it just thinking about it. That stuff tastes so good. It's with chickpeas and this kind of sauce that she mixes it with. And oh my goodness. I love it. That's all I can say. I love it. But yeah, a lot of different dinners that you can eat. It doesn't matter as long as it's vegan. At the end of the day, that's all that really matters, man. That's all that matters. All right, then we got more power. That's right. I got a better ring to it. 60. Man, let's go. 60. 100%. I care though. My man, Sion 11112. I care though. Appreciate that. Humble XY 12, 15 to 27. Yeah, that's the type of workout that needs more reps. Raising them kids. You feel me? That's a whole nother rep, man. Just raising them kids. Watch your kids and you doing a workout. You doing a whole nother rep, man. Matter of fact, not a whole nother rep. You doing a whole nother set. Daryl Harper say, funky house song. You and me together. My man, thank you. Emmanuel. Yep. 7th of 9 here. Oh, you 7 of 9. Oh, wow. I am last of 7. Yeah. And originally 9, like you. All right, then. Lightweight, baby. Okay, great teaching. Okay. Somebody said family account 2096. Said, is that 275? Yeah, that was 275 on the bench, and that was 275 on that squat too. Not sure when you sent the message, but I'm looking at the time. It says 641, so it was probably the bench press. But yeah, that was 275 that we were doing on the bench press. So, oh my, P. Roberts. yeah, we was on there doing 275, and what we did, 8 reps of it. Yeah, 8 reps of it after all the other workout too. That's not like going out there doing that first and not doing nothing else. Kind of just warming up with the bench press. That's doing the pull-ups, doing the overhead press, doing the squats, all that stuff before we did the bench press. So, hey, even though I haven't been working on it consistently lately, I can't be too mad at myself because it wasn't that bad. 8 reps of 275 and then to turn around and do 5. Hey, I'll take it. And then we got, look at that body. And then Humble XY was just wondering why you ain't letting them clamps on there. Oh, yeah. So you was about to say about the clamps. Yep, that's literally why I keep the clamps off if I don't have somebody that can spot me, just for that safety net. You know, if you don't get it up, and you're doing that bench press and that thing comes off, I mean, if you can't get it up, then you know what? You're like, man, I'm gonna just tilt it to one side, let them weights fall off, and then it's gonna pull the weight bar up on its own, right up off me, and I'm good. So that's exactly why I do it. But if I got a spotter, you can put the clamps on because he's gonna help me get it off my chest anyways if I don't get it. And then we got lightweight, baby. Okay, I see here at GGSS8619, don't look 275. Well, it definitely was 275. I can promise you that. Then at W1NSENTSCNDS, Solid program, brother. Thank you. I'm out here working, man, trying to take one day at a time, man, get better and better. That's all you can do is try to get better and try to maintain and not, get to the point where you slow down. Stay consistent. Consistency is the key. And that's what I try to keep up, consistency. And then we got Macaron 328. What you do for abs, bro? Okay, so for ab workouts, I do quite a bit of stuff. You can work out your abs even when you're doing pull-ups. I'll do like pull-up. I might lift my legs up, and bicycle in the air to work my abs. I'll use my ab roller. I got 2 different ab rollers. I use those. I also do marine leg kicks where you lay on your back, you hold somebody's Achilles, they stand behind you. You lift your legs up, let them push them down. And when they push them down, just don't let your heels touch the ground, but try to get as close to the ground as possible with your heels. And then as you're doing that, when you lift back up, you can always change up. When they push them, you can push your legs to the right. You can push your legs to the left. Mix it up, go down the middle. No certain order that you have to do it. You can do it however, as long as you're working all over the stomach muscles. Sometimes when I go to the gym, I let somebody, if I got, especially somebody to work out with me, I'll let them use a medicine ball and I'll hold in pull up position and I hold and I clench tight my stomach and I let them use the medicine ball and throw it against my stomach constantly. Just keep throwing it against my stomach. That helps as well. A lot of different workouts I like to do, man. But those are some that I use for the abs. And then JCTP2GV with the face like, wow, thank you. And then my man Humble Exo showed me some love again there. I much appreciate it for the 3rd time, man. And then Blackfoot 5604, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Your body is blacktastic. Thank you, man. Thank you. P. Roberts, I want my body to look like yours. Hey, man, you can get there. Just like we were speaking on earlier, I forgot who it was. Somebody was saying, like, man, this guy's body, you're able to get it. You just got to work for it. Definitely, that's a fact. My body is not impossible to get. I'm not a gigantic big guy. I'm just a lean, fit guy, So doing calisthenics, doing weights, and just pushing your body to the furthest extent on your workouts, if you can get there and eat healthy. I promise you can get there. It's definitely possible. All right, and then you gotta go cook, brother. We got you. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do here in just a second. But I'm gonna finish these last few, and then we're gonna go there. I appreciate everybody that was on here. Much love, big thanks for everybody that was on here. And then we got 3609 say, you the man. Well, thank you. Oh, and sorry, I said I just had a pancake vegetarian. I put some butter. Oh, yeah, you ruined it with the butter. Oh, why don't you just get the vegan butter? Get the vegan butter. Or coconut oil. That's what we use, coconut oil, man. Yeah. Next time, do it again. It's all right, though. You trying. Then yes, sir. Okay, then we got Concrete Physique 1564. You look great, fam. How much cardio do you usually do? I don't do a lot of cardio. If it's anything, I'm gonna do sprints and shuffles and call outs and stuff like that. Where I'm running, but or sports, playing basketball, football. That's mainly my cardio. Just out running. I don't do a lot of it. I try to keep my little mass, and I know a lot of the long runs can kind of take that away. But don't get me wrong, running long distance is good for you. It's healthy. But that's the reason why I personally don't do it that much. I'll do it here and there, but I'm not big on it. I mainly, if I'm gonna run, I'm gonna do some sprints. A lot of quick drills and stuff like that is what I like to do. Just my personal opinion. I'm not telling you to not do it. Just my personal opinion. All right, then we got Yep, PX5G. Are you on test?
Testosterone.
Oh, testosterone? No. None of that stuff, man. Then we got Lost File 404, triceps. You know, they working. I'm trying to work them a little bit. They're not perfect. But I work them a little bit. You do full body? Yes, sir. The user SH5DY, 5TR9D. I do full body all the time, man. That's mainly what I do. I go to the gym. I'm gonna work my quads, and work my glutes, and work my calves, and work my chest, work my arms, work my back. I work pretty much everything. I just do full body. A lot of people say, well, don't this part need rest or that part need rest? I've trained my body to just go consistently. And that's all it's about. You're training your body to get to the point where you can constantly do workouts. Or because if it's the body is ready for it, it's gonna be okay. I speak on it all the time. You can check my other lives. I say it time and time again. I've never heard somebody that is capable of walking ever saying that, I walked yesterday, so my feet need some rest. You can do it again. You've trained your feet to walk every single day. If you train your body to work every day, guess what? You can do it. If you don't believe me, try it. What's up, little man? All right. And then it definitely felt 275 for the one lifting it. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Humble. Hey, he right. It might not look 275 to you, but if you was under that bench press like me, you knew it was 275. And then say ATESZIKA. Say what type of synthol you suggest?
I had to look that up because I didn't know what
I'm not sure what that.
Site enhancement oil some bodybuilders use to make muscle look larger without actually building more muscle. I would say.
Oh no, yeah, I don't use any of that. I was like, man, synthol, what is that? But no, I don't use any. I don't do any kind of injections, man. I just stay away from them. Not saying, whatever you do. I just said me personally, I don't. So, and then we got Sign, my man, say, I know I'm confessing my sins. Thanks for encouragement. Much appreciated.
Also, it can be dangerous.
Let's go. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I just appreciate you being on here, man. Taking your time out to enjoy me. Enjoying what I'm saying. I enjoy hearing what you guys got to say. So thank you for being on here. Then Troll Tiger. Now I'm gonna stop before I even read his name, read his stuff. It's a Troll Tiger. Let's see what he got to say. Probably got giant hog. Okay. I'm gonna let that go. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm trying too hard, bro. No, man, you good, man. Keep working. And goal, my man. Humble say goal. That's right. We had to do it. Raven Calisthenics. Hello, sir. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm new to calisthenics as of like 24 hours ago, and I'm going to push myself through it. What is the best thing to do for a new person for it? The best thing to do is start today. Start with some push-ups. I don't know how many push-ups you can do. Let's say you can do 20 push-ups. Okay. Try to start with 20 push-ups. Try to start with 10. Whatever. Start somewhere. Do some air squats. Stretch before you do it, because if you haven't done it in a while, it might not feel that great. Start simple. Gradually get better and better and better on a daily basis. But keep working at it and keep doing it consistently. That is the key. And if you can, go until failure. If you can go until failure, you're gonna get there a lot faster. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Best thing to do is push yourself until failure, if you can do it. Manu TF8DX, them trolls on that chat is crazy. They don't deserve you, bro. Hey, it's okay. We're gonna let them do what they do. They on everybody's chat. You know what I mean? If we on here, put it this way. This is what I try to tell my older brother, because he does it, but he kind of stopped doing it. I think he got a little frustrated with the comments and stuff that people say. I told him, I said, Pig, man, look, if you getting trolls, if you getting people that's coming with crazy comments, that means you're doing something right. Don't stress it. Because if you're not getting those things, then chances are you're not getting the attention that you want your page or channel to get. They're not bothered by you yet. The trolls are going to come when they know you're doing good, right? They don't want to see you do good because it makes them mad. You know why it makes them mad? Because they're not doing it. So when I get the trolls, because believe me, I get them consistently, and anybody who's on here all the time, y'all know they always got something to say. But I'm the last child of a bunch of kids, and especially of a bunch of boys. All they did was troll me all day and clown me. So I'm very used to the comments. Go ahead and tell them. So it's cool. I don't get bothered by it, but I appreciate that though. Thank you.
I know he wants you.
Oh, okay. He said it. I'm gonna say them trolls are good for the view and head count. Oh, that's true. I never thought about it like that. See, man, you own something. He's right. And the man will say, preach, my brother. Them trolls giving credit more than anything. Yeah, that's the part that they don't get. They're actually helping your page. They're helping your channel. But what they want you to do, they want you to stop. And they think, okay, if I say this mean comment, then they ain't gonna want to get back on because I can frustrate them. But see, they can't frustrate me because I'm so focused. You ever meet somebody that's so focused, you can try to throw every single rock at them, stone, and it's like, man, this ain't doing nothing. That's kind of how it is with me. It goes in this ear and out the other. So just keep grinding. If you get trolls, if you get bothered by others, keep grinding. Don't listen to it. Keep on working, man. I promise you. You're going to get to the other end. You're going to get to that finish line that you're trying to get to, and you're going to get to reap the benefits. That's the key to reap the benefits of your hard work. Because we all are working hard in our own certain way. And whatever you're doing, just keep working hard. Keep being consistent. Don't stop. Keep grinding. Another thing you got to do, make sure you try it. And if you like this type of content, make sure you subscribe to the page. Subscribe to the channel. It don't hurt to hit that subscribe button. But anyways, man, appreciate you guys being on here. All right, this was a great live, I must say. I really like this live. It was very chat worthy. Good chat worthy, but we had a good live. I appreciate you guys being on here. I'm gonna get in here now and get some stuff ready for my kids so they can eat. But thanks for all to be on there. Shouts out once again to the humble for looking out for your boy. Much love, much appreciated. Oh, and then at Vegan Trying Fit Ravens Calisthenics. Oh, you just okay. Oh, thank you, baby. But like I always say, don't forget, vegan, try and fit. Try it. Never forget to try it. All right, man. Y'all guys have a good night. Appreciate you being on, all y'all being on here today. And until next time, matter of fact, until tomorrow, I'll be back on it tomorrow. So be prepared, be ready, and we got a challenge tomorrow. Like what was that? That was Will Smith. What show was that? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. When Jeffrey said, "Challenge." Let's go, man. See you guys tomorrow, man. Appreciate you being on here.
Butter?